Alrighty then, let's get on into this. Hold on, I gotta see what this looks like real quick. Are we getting like Inception here? We are. Nice. Alrighty. So, how's everybody doing? Welcome in the one Crypto Cruise, Bernard, Brad, Rich. How y'all doing today? I guess two of you want Pepe. I guess we'll check out Pepe for you guys. Why the heck not? I got you covered. Don't worry. You should have telepathically hit the like before stream even started, right? Everybody hit the like button. Just hit the damn like. Anyways, yeah, welcome in everybody. Please, everybody hit the like button. So, today we had the FOMC meeting, and Jerome Powell just doesn't know. He's worse than Scotty from Eurotrip. I swear. The fictitious inflation from tariffs. Great. Awesome. Love it. So we're going to just let the entire economy deteriorate until we see the inflation that consumers already can't pay. So institutions are eating the cost, as we saw from the core PCE data compared to the CPI. But he doesn't have the data, everybody. He doesn't have the data. Anyways, you guys can tell I'm a little bitter about this, but we're going to be looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, ADA, Ondo, Doge, Aave, Aero, Aerodrome Finance, and SPX. So if you don't hear that one, then you guys can just request it in the chat. I will be taking all requests. Anybody who's over here on Pumpkin, feel free to request anything that you want. We will be looking for a live trade as well, so hopefully we can get into that trade within the next hour and 15 minutes. That's usually the window in which I like to trade in, so let's see if we can do it. Jerome Powell is Biden's best friend. Biden doesn't even know where he's at, so that's a terrible friend. Jeez. The only way he can stick it to Trump. Well, it's stupid. It's actually stupid. You see the job openings decreasing. Layoffs are starting to pick up. Jobless claims have been consistently picking up, even though they fall off every 6 months. And he's like, yeah, you know, we just don't care because we think that inflation's going to come because these people who predict things that have been wrong nonstop, they predict it's going to happen. Stupid. Whatever. That's a government employee right there. That's all I can say. A government employee. God, not smart. Anyways, for Bitcoin, what we can see here, we have been range bound. We have been so range bound with the countless nonstop stupid stuff. Fed meeting was a supersized bongo nothing burger with no fries and no drink. Yeah, it was stupid, but we did get some insight that, we need to get all of the summer data so that we can really see that there's no more inflation, and then we can feel comfortable with cutting rent. Stupidity. We could have businesses, I don't know, trying to expand, trying to bring back manufacturing, trying to do something, but instead, if you want to take out loans, it's going to cost you. It's not smart. Massive short squeeze at 111K, huge. I mean, if it gets there, we need some type of certainty in the market. If it gets there, well, wait till the U.S. joins fully in the war on Iran. The economy is going to be in bigger shit. Actually, wars usually boost the economy because it forces spending. So, it forces spending, therefore it does act kind of as a stimulus for the economy. It's kind of weird, but just how it works. Got more insight into the fact that they need more insight. Yeah, it's so damn Before, we're data dependent. We need more data. We have all the data. We need to look forward in time. Whoever that reporter was, that guy who basically said, like, you have all the data that says you should be cutting rates. Why all of a sudden did you shift gears to forward thinking? Good for him for asking. Good for him. Because then the answer, Jerome Powell looked like an idiot. Just a total idiot. It's like, dude. Needless to say, he did say the best thing he could have. We just don't know what's going to happen with the tariffs. It's like, yeah, you don't know because you've been waiting for the data for tariffs that have already been in place, and the data's not data-y enough. TA on Coin and Circle. Sure. I mean, I did it in the Discord for Circle. There's not much data for Circle. We'll do it on Coin, though. I'll show the chart for Circle. It's just straight up, man. It's just... It looks like a meme coin, honestly. It's ridiculous. Coin CRCL. But yeah, only thing we can really do with that is trending fib tool and hope for the best. But right now, Bitcoin's doing a great job. You're holding above, technically above, the 104,800 level, which was a daily candle close resistance before, did act as a support. We fell below it with a daily candle close, but now we're back above it with a daily candle close. So the market is just showing how indecisive it is at the moment. Checking out our 4-hour time frame. 4 hours looking pretty decent. Low stochastics in the bearish control zone. The only problem is we did just get a bearish cross on our 50 and 200 moving averages. That's kind of unfortunate, but is what it is. Is what it is. I'm still thinking we're going to get a nice move to the upside just because we're range bound. Top of the range would make sense. Get rid of all these shorts up here. Stop at 110, then pull back again. Just a thought. Just a thought. But as of right now, as long as we're above 104.8, the next level to look forward to is that 110.253. If we fall below 104.8, we could be looking at 102.758. At this point, I'm going to trust the uptrend until we break it. So I'm going to trust the uptrend. I'm leaning bullish. I think it's looking good. Can we look at Perpy? All right, we're going to look at Perpy. We're going to look at Perpy. Alrighty, so let's check into the 1 hour time frame, see what's going on there. 1 hour, looks like we're going to consolidate a bit, which is annoying. I'm going to pull in, so, that's another thing. Guys, I was playing with this new method of trading. I started posting this shit all day because I was trading almost all day. Like this one stopped me out in profits. This one stopped me out in profits. This one stopped me out in profits. This one I took full profit. This one I took full profit. Full profit. That today was a weird day. I think I finally figured out how to trade a choppy market, which this is something I wish I learned years ago. I did have 2 really bad trades, but out of 11, 9 out of 11, I was kind of happy with that. So I will be going over the method I was using today. And noted, apparently this only works during normal trading hours, during the day. So, yeah, this choppy market was day trader's paradise. Holy crap. Even this thing right here. I don't know if I can zoom in. Yes, I can. All right. These 3 trades right here. I mean, noted, I was using extremely low sums of money just to test this thing out, but holy crap. I was going long and short. These were all shorts, but if you look at these others, this was a long, this was a short, this was a short, this was a long, this was a long, this was a long. Oh man, it was crazy. And then I was staring at Ethereum. I was like, oh, I might be able to go long again. Uh-oh. So I think tonight's going to be a fun night for trading. We're going to see if I can keep this ball rolling. If I can. Oh man, video might be coming sooner than you guys think. Because honestly, for like 4 years straight, I've been trying to figure out how to trade a choppy market. Because it devastates me. Every single time except for today. Today it worked, so I'm really happy about it. I'm really excited. But anyways, yeah, 2 indicators I didn't know that I needed: the VWAP and the orbs. I'm so mad that I didn't know this before. I'm so mad, but who cares? We learn it now. I share it with you guys now. And of course, I'm testing it all. So tomorrow, I'm going to start testing it with some actual money. Even though it's not normal trading day, the stock market will be closed due to Juneteenth. Another reason for banks to close, I guess. But that's besides the point. Anyways, let's check out liquidation heat map. Checking out Bitcoin here on the 24-hour. We are dead center. We got liquidity to the upside and the downside. Let's check out the weekly real quick. Checking out the weekly here. Oh, tons of liquidity right below us. I don't like to see that. $401 million sitting at 103,217. That's a lot of cheddar. And we've already had some longs get devastated earlier today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was a lot. 126, 217, 253, 183, 93, 210, 100 million. What the? That was so much liquidation? I didn't even realize that was happening. Holy crap. Celinda, more people focus on Israel and Iraq than the feds. That's fair. That's fair. Which, I don't know. That war, I don't think it's going to end anytime soon. I know they're like, Trump saying, we could still negotiate. I don't think we are. I'm going to say, Trump and all his negotiation skills lately, they haven't been panning out very well. And I voted for the guy, okay? I want to see some fruits be bared out of this. Something. We'll see how things go. We'll see. But anyways, once again, also, anybody who thinks that you know my stance on politics, I'm independent. I'm extremely independent. I talk shit about both sides evenly. Don't worry. It's very even. It's just sometimes one side makes more mistakes than others. We live through it. Okay. Anyways, so right now, my idea of Bitcoin at the moment, we're currently still above the 50 simple moving average. I'm still sitting here thinking it's going to stay bullish or at least consolidate all the way until the 4th of July. So I'm thinking we're just in for some sideways price action for a while, unless we start sending troops that could cause a sudden spike to the downside. But, yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see. Sol, don't worry, that's on the list. We will check out Sol, Simon. We'll check out some Sol. Trump today said there will be no more negotiations. Well, that's good. Just get the job done, all right? Just get it done. If they shouldn't have nukes, make sure they don't have nukes. I don't think it's that hard for us to do that, even though Putin came out and was like, hey, U.S. shouldn't get involved. So we know Putin's trying to back them while they're still dealing with Ukraine. Whatever. The world is just worlding right now. No big deal. Let's go ahead and check out Ethereum while we're at it. So Ethereum, I'm more bearish on it right now. On the daily, we're still in this nice little, people are calling it a bull flag, upsloping channel. I understand we made a huge move to the upside, but upsloping channel. You can also see this level back here that was acting as resistance, acting as very strong resistance. So just like anything else, we're very range bound. So, yeah, I'm thinking if we lose this upsloping channel very quickly, we're going to find support sitting here at 222.9. So, yeah, I'm a little bearish on the hourly. This is, since we don't have Wall Street to manipulate things for tomorrow, I'm thinking we're about to see a 4% dive to the downside. Just an idea. Just an idea for overnight, you know. There's one simple reason. It's because what was acting as a support right here became a resistance, not once but twice. You have a 200 simple moving average that is now pushing to the downside, meaning the momentum is shifting. We have stayed down here for far too long. So likely we end up seeing the 1272 at $2,409, which would also coincide with the bottom of this channel. If we break the channel, we could be going down to 2351. We'll see. We'll see. Nasty HNS, head and shoulders on the 4 hour. Are we talking about Bitcoin? I don't I don't really pay attention to Head and Shoulders, as you guys know, but I'm sure this is what you're talking about. Shoulder, head, shoulder. I'm sure that's what you're talking about. But Bitcoin on the same point. That curve down. We don't like that. To be fair, no country should have any nukes, in my opinion. If Israel wants Iran to give up their nuclear program, they should get rid of theirs. Problem solved. Good evening, Jacob All Trades. How you doing? I don't think nukes are actually a problem, if I'm being honest. Have you seen what a hydrogen bomb can do? Those things are crazy. Or a neutron bomb? Those are even scarier. I'm not worried about nukes, honestly. And everybody's like, the nuclear fallout. The nuclear fallout literally dissipates almost immediately. Unless it's seeping into the ground and has a fuel source to continue. Kind of like Chernobyl. It's not really that big of a deal. It just disintegrates in the explosion. Those hydrogen bombs, those neutron bombs, those things scare the crap out of me. They could level a city. Just gone. Just a crater. Those scare me. And then not to mention now they're playing with freaking laser beams and shit. No, there's so much the weaponry that we have at our fingertips is ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. So I don't know. There would be a lot to get people to get rid of their fighting capability, but as soon as one side does, another side will make more. So of course, give everybody a gun. Everyone's a lot more polite. Take guns away. The one person with the gun all of a sudden is the asshole. Kind of is what it is. So yeah, right now there is a conflict in my idea of this 4% downside though. It's the relative strength. So the relative strength right now, you do have an increasing of strength with a mildly higher low. So it could start pushing its way up. It's kind of wild. So if we do start moving to the upside, awesome, great. I would be targeting this high right here at 26.09. Just because that's coinciding with the 200 simple moving average on the 1 hour. I'm just not feeling very confident in the upside right now. But we'll see how the night goes. We'll see how the 4 hour candle closes. See how I feel then. But right now, confidence level. It's not really there. Oh, and then also we have the 200 that has gone flat. And we're about to get a bearish cross on the 200. Yikes. Did Lockheed and other mic companies like Palantir move up on the war news? I believe Palantir moved up a lot, but it wasn't because of the war news. It was because of the AI news. So when the government was trying to pass the big beautiful bill, they tried to take away states' rights of using AI or improving on AI for like 10 years. And the federal government wanted full rights to it. And that caused Palantir to start going up like crazy, which then left me more dumbfounded with what does Palantir do? I still don't know. 4B. What's 4B? Lockheed Martin. Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about. Lockheed Martin and Palantir. For BTC. Oh, I got you, Celinda. I got you. But yeah, Ethereum and Bitcoin are showing this head and shoulders thing. If we break the neckline, yeah, we could see a lot of downside. We could. Because, there are a lot of traders that pay attention to those head and shoulders. I don't. I'll be honest, I really don't. What I end up noticing is a lower high. A lower high at a fib retracement level. And that fib retracement level happened to be at a bearish 5.0. That's what I pay attention to, which could lead us to 2162 for Ethereum. For Bitcoin, it could lead us lower. just lower. Geez, that was a deep retrace. Got like up to the 786, which I called that one live stream. That's right. But we could end up going down to 97.9. I think it's going to be hard for price to get down there with all the support right below us. Because even if we lose 102, it could just be a fake out and we catch bids at 100,767. $100,767. Okay, that was really hard for me to say. So until we lose that, you kind of got to stay a little bullish. Kind of got to. Otherwise, you're just going to get wrecked. But yeah, Bitcoin's getting this bearish cross right now. Shouldn't stay at these low levels for too long. I understand there are scarier things, but Israel shouldn't pick a fight with a country with mass stockpile of missiles. Excuse me? Have you... I think Israel has a much larger stockpile. I know Iran has a large stockpile of missiles, but yeah, last I checked, they have like the best benefactor of missile generation on the planet, and that is the United States of America. Because we decided a long time ago we're going to back them up. Oh boy. We do not have 8 likes and 36 viewers. It's fine. People don't like the content. It's fine. It's fine, Rich. It's fine. Where are we in 2 months? Where are we in 2 months? Brad, I don't have a clue, man. I barely know where we're at tomorrow morning. What? 2 months. No idea. No clue, man. Oh, let's check the monthly chart. Yeah. How are we still stuck on Bitcoin and Ethereum? Golly, we are losing it, chat. We're losing it! Anyways, 2 months from now, looks like we should go up because we're not overbought. We do, however, have monthly bearish divergence, technically. That's unfortunate. We don't want that monthly bearish div to play out. So who knows? Maybe in 2 months we'll be down at 96,582. Who knows? Running out of launchers to fire them from. Are they really? Wow. Sounds like us taxpayers are about to have a large bill. Ridiculous. The weekly is not leaving me very, very feeling fulfilled here. The weekly on Bitcoin is just lackluster. So bad. Okay, I'm going to stop looking at this right now because it's going to give me eye cancer. It's so bad. Alright, moving on from this, we have XRP. So XRP had some great news today. Let's get away from all this war talk. It got a spot ETF. You like Pokemon? No, not really. I did as a kid, but I had all my cards stolen when I was a kid, and I just gave up on Pokemon. And it makes me a little depressed every time I see how much some of those cards are going for now, and I'm like, damn it! I really got screwed on that! You know? Iran has most of its missile launchers taken out. Oh, really? Oh, Iran does. Got it. Alright, anyways. XRP, it got a spot ETF today. Yeah, can you guys believe it? It's in Canada, but they still got one. They got a spot ETF. We can see how great it did on the day with that news. It ended the day positive 0.53. Anybody else excited for that? 0.53? It was tremendous news. XRP Army, where you at? Where you at? Yeah. Still, hopefully it goes up. You're liking this too much? Hey man, it's just, you know, everybody on Twitter was making such a big deal over the spot ETF for Canada, and I was like, didn't Canada have a spot Bitcoin ETF for like 3 or 4 years before the US got one? And it did nothing for Bitcoin's price. We actually went into a bear market. Like, I don't understand. I think ETF staking approval is catalyst for Ethereum. That would be a big deal because then all of the stock market will look at that as, ooh, we have free money. Oh man, it's just like a high dividend yielding stock. It's insane at that point. Absolutely insane. Crickets. Yeah, it was oof. So I'm still bearish on XRP. I mean, this bearish engulfing candle on the daily isn't doing it any favors. This giant wick to the upside really isn't helping either. It's not helping a bullish case. It's really not. And now you're getting the worst of all. The 200 simple moving average is starting to curl over. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. I love you. What's up?
What are you drinking? Are you done with that?
Almost.
Oh God, you're not done with that.
Almost.
What are you?
Not an alcoholic. That's what I am. Not an alcoholic. Yeah, that's what I am. I play rugby, and one of our nicknames is Double A. Athletic Alcoholics. Fun little play on words there. Anyways, Simon, that's crazy. Canada's full-on communist with government-backed pensions. They don't invest in crypto. From a Canadian. Wow, that's wild. That is wild. There's another avenue for TradFi to get into crypto. I'm fine with it. Stop encouraging him. Hey, man. Hey, man, it's cool. It's cool, Rich. I'm just saying. The slowest horse has been found. Actually, looking at this range that it's been stuck in ever since May 30th, we're now in June. We're midway through June. You've been in this range since May 30th. Why'd they make a stable coin? Thoughts on nobody, sausage on wheat. Wait, what? Is this two separate tokens? Consolidating never hurt. Yes, it did. Yeah, actually it did. When you are in a downtrend and you're consolidating, it does hurt. It hurts a lot. It gives all the sellers a chance to realize, oh shit, I should get out. The one, Pepe is going to get to it. We're going to get there, buddy. You've been here before. I get to all requests. This just happens to be a chattier stream, buddy. It's one nobody sausage. Jesus Christ. That's a token. That's a ticker. That's shocking. That's actually shocking. All right, so XRP. It's trying. Sure. Distribution phase. Exactly. They're distributing. They are ready to dump this S. And we're going to find out, and in typical XRP fashion, probably by July 1st. Everyone's going to finally mark their independence by dumping. It could still go up. You're still maintaining a level. We will see what happens in the coming days. All we really need is for, I don't know, something positive to happen. Maybe Iran gives up in the best type of way. Hands over all their weapons. We go up. Porky, you're the best. Thank you so much for the chat over here. La Boo Boo. Hopefully you're having a great day, great evening, great afternoon. Hopefully you're doing well. We are currently just looking through everything. We will be entering in a trade probably in about 45 minutes, so I should probably pick up the pace on this TA. When Ripple rug XRP holders. I don't think Ripple will, because they're so focused on selling their XRP token to banks over the counter, that I don't think they will. Palantir does data analysis, and it does it with AI. Their biggest clients are the CIA and FBI, but getting corporate customers now. Oh, really? Who would have thought? What's up, DZ? How you doing? How you doing, Jim? Welcome in. People who thought the FOMC wouldn't be a nothing burger are wild. Also, evening, everyone. Hope all is well. All is well. Yeah, if I'm going to jump into a trade tonight, I better hurry up. So, XRP, still bearish. Anyways, moving on to Solana. Solana right now, descending triangle, full effect. I could definitely see 112 playing out. Give it some time. Could see it playing out. However, this is still a higher low, so there is a bullish case as well. They want us to be as confused as possible. So if we do get that move to the upside, we're looking at 245. Still consolidating, but remember, when you start utilizing what was once a support as a resistance, you gotta side-eye it a little bit. You gotta be like, are you trying to go down on me? Not in a good way. Not in a good... that didn't come out right. I'm sorry. That was bad. Number 11 on the likes. Reminder, there's no KYC when smashing the like. Do it today and show your support. What's up, Trade Intuition? How you doing today? Welcome in. I caught your 10 hours ago live. And, hey, very insightful. Loved it. I'm sorry I wasn't in the live, but I watched it. I watched every second of it. And, yeah, those hindsight traders are amazing. Go through as much of the previous data as possible, and then it could go up, could go down. We don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm leaning bearish here. Anyways, I'm bearish for the night, but we're probably going to see some upside if things look this bearish. If they look this bearish, probably going to see a little upside, throw people off, and then maybe a dump later. But on the daily time frames, oof. Lot left to be desired, I'll tell you what. I do like the increase in strength, though. That's positive. We'll see. It's just super neutral. Super boring. I'm going to give the shout-outs pretty soon here. Just got to get through this list that I have for everybody. We're mainly looking at the daily time frames, guys. Unless you want me to really dive into it for a day trade, you're going to have to request that. But anyways, Ondo. Nope, ADA is next. I'm sorry. ADA, which I have it on my watch list. Let's go look at it. So ADA, we can see we have just been in the anywhere between 55 cents and 84 cents. We've been chilling here. Actually, in reality, somebody's gonna be like, Head and Shoulders, we broke the neckline, we barely back tested, we're going down, bro. All right, for you Head and Shoulders people, here you go. For the Head and Shoulder people, this is where we're headed. 31% downside, getting you to 45.37. Let's see if the Head and Shoulders gets invalidated or if it's right. We'll see. But what I would do is I'd look at this as a descending triangle, and I would be looking for 48.35. We'll see how long it takes. If it gets down there, we'll see. Probably nearly everyone, Goofy Drone Company, has gone through the ceiling. Yeah, probably. Sheesh. Wait, we only had 11 likes. There are 40 people in here. 11 likes. I feel as if we could do better. Just a thought. I'm hoping 10 likes, 40 viewers. I feel like we can instantly 2x that. Instantly. Smash up the like button. Show a little support. Would greatly appreciate it. If you're one of those waiting for me to get to your TA first, then you hit the like. All right, fine. That's fine. I get it. But I can guarantee you I will get to all requests. If you feel like jumping the line, donations are always welcome. They are always welcome. You can do that. Being a member is the easiest way. It's a whole $5 a month, and I should be able to help you gain $5. But all of your requests do jump to the top of the line. And there you go. If you happen to join the tier 2 or tier 3, then you're just beating out a bunch of donators. All right, that's how we do it here. Anyways, what's up, JB? How you doing? How you doing today? Now, let's go ahead and get into our next one. We got Ondo. Oh, wait. I didn't mention my predict. Yes, I did. All right, I'm looking for 48 cents. If we do get a break to the upside, we still have more of a downtrend. So on the daily, we're pretty locked in for this downside until you break above 722 or 72.22. You're still looking at a lot of downside. So, ADA is not in the best place, even when they partnered up with the strongest crypto in existence, XRP. Yeah, I didn't see the cheering in the chat either. Anyways, let's go on to Ondo. All right, Ondo. Ondo is trying desperately hard to maintain an uptrend. The problem we have here, we did have a level of support. We had it as support. Now it's acting as resistance. That's not what we want to see. That's not kosher. That's not the beef that we were looking for. This is more of the Diddy. It's not enjoyable. So we could be seeing a lot more downside, possibly down to 62.41. We got to get a higher low before we can get any type of bullish. This downtrend, it's just icing on the cake, telling you we going down, buddy. Even if we do move up, this 200 moving average is going to be serious resistance. And I mean serious resistance. So just because we are starting to curl over, it will act as a brick wall. It'll act as the heyday of the Patriots offensive linemen. You're not getting to Tom Brady. You're going down. That's basically what this looks like. Syrup over Ondo. Can we check syrup? Oh, okay. All right. We'll do that. Syrup. I misspelled syrup. Give me a second. This is kind of wild with some of these requests. We got nobody sausage and syrup. It's getting wild. Getting wild out here, guys. There was one drone company I missed the boat on, but I can't remember ticker. Stock went into orbit. That's crazy. Might be what you guys are chatting a lot today. Damn. Emergency situation developing. All right, there we are. We need more likes, guys. So that's really the emergency here. We need more likes. Anyways, yeah. So I should just get like a bear costume. Go live with that. I'm not going to do that. It's warm. It's summer. I'm not going to do that. But I could. Skid Pig. Alright, welcome to the Pig family, Skid Pig. Hope to hear from you in the next couple minutes. Thank you for the sub. I do appreciate you. Simon, absolutely amazing. Thank you for becoming a member. You're amazing. Tell me again what your request was, because you are about to jump in the line. Right underneath Perpy. Anyways, also, make sure that you connect. If you are a sub on Twitch or a member on YouTube, connect your Twitch and or YouTube account to Discord, so then you can get all the benefits of seeing when I get in and out of trades, when I'm not day trading. When I'm not day trading, that's a big deal, because if I'm getting in and out of these trades within minutes, like, could you imagine if I pinged you guys in the membership thing every time I made one of these trades? These were the profits for today. These were all the that would be annoying. It would be overkill. We're not doing that. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, shit. Woo, please. Poner kills all trolls. Coming in with a $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. We will check that out. You have jumped the line, sir. You have jumped the line. So we will check out. Woo! We'll check it out. Yeah, Simon, if you could do me a huge favor, whatever you did request, please tell me again, because I don't remember. Anyways, Ondo looking a little rough out here. Hopefully it catches some bids. Hopefully it maintains an uptrend. It's gonna have a lot of fight in it. Dogecoin is next. All right, Dogecoin. What do we got here? Holding a level. Very distinct downtrend. It's nice that we're getting an increase in strength, possibly bullish divergence on the daily, possibly. We don't know for certain. It's a possibility, but we are putting in higher lows. If we continue going to the downside, the unfortunate part, we do have a target, which kind of sucks. Bro. Could be going anywhere between this 15,105 and 12,881. Remember the slogan, guys. Bearish until breakout. Closer you are to this downtrend, the better idea you're going to have for making the trade. But we could very well see a little pop to the upside in the meantime. I'm not feeling very confident we're going to get above 18,246. because this was acting as resistance previously, tried to act as support, broke straight through it. The only thing we're missing is a bearish backtest. It's the only thing we're missing. So if we do get a pop to the upside, I'd be looking for major resistance right at that level. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully tomorrow's a bullish day and we get a breakout. If we get the breakout, I'm looking for a backtest at this 16803, and then we can start talking about some upside potential. Until that happens, I'm staying bearish, guys. I'm staying bearish. I'm sorry. I know you guys hate the bear. Just, we're downtrending. What do you expect? We got a 200 simple moving average and wants to crash down on us like a stage 5 hurricane. It's not great. Can Fartcoin go up or will it poof? That's hilarious. We'll check out Fartcoin. We will check out some farts. All right, next up we have Aave. Aave. I did do a trade earlier today, and Aave, I'm going to tell you what, this looks like the most bullish thing in crypto on the daily. I kid you not. This looks ridiculous. You're about to get a golden cross on the daily. You've been making only higher highs. You had this level of resistance previously. Yes, you are down below it, but you're just in the range. If we can hold 247.15 and get a beautiful breakout to the upside, this thing is going to go off. It's going to go crazy. And if we're playing the levels, I mean, realistically, a target of 371, solid target. But how I personally like to play it, I play the fib tools. So what I'd be looking at is looking at 395, getting that 1618 move to the upside. This could very well possibly yield you a positive move of 59%. Aero's on the move again. We're about to look at it. It's actually next. So no, Aave, I'm really bullish on Aave with this bullish cross coming, the golden cross. But noted, if Bitcoin and Ethereum start dropping, it's not gonna look good, bro. It's not. It might get pulled down by its hair against its will. We don't want that. We don't want that. We're gonna see how it goes though. Welcome in all the pumpkin viewers. Hopefully you all are having a fantastic day, evening, morning, whatever it might be for you. If you want any requests, feel free, drop them in the chat. We will check out whatever crypto you want. Fartcoin, that garbage will rug. Oh boy. I'd like to request STNGSFLKOP. We'll check it out. Simon, I'm trying to get a good entry price on QQQ. Oh boy, QQQ. I got you covered, Simon. We will check that out as if I were going to trade it, because we don't give financial advice. All I can do is tell you what I see in the markets. Remember that, everybody. This is for entertainment value only. If you decide to use me as your research, great. Do some more, because that's the right and proper thing to do. All right. Anyways, ST NG, SFL, and KOP. All right, before we get too deep into this, we're going to take a moment to shout out some of the homies. We're going to look at Trade Intuition. We're going to look at Meet Damien. We're going to say, go over there, give him a sub. Go over there, sub it out. Be good, be amazing, be all you can be. And yeah, go check them out. They're absolutely fantastic live streamers. And hold on a second, I gotta find Damien. God damn it, there it is. I found it. I feel good about it. Hold on. There we go. We did it. Hot damn, we did it. All right. Anyways, the cues are attractive. Oh boy, they attractive. Let's go. All right, so first up, we have Meet Damien here. We're at 346 subs. We got 34 people in here. Go subscribe, guys. He just dropped a great video talking about the Fibonacci retracement levels. All of you, go check it out. Why don't I see it as my first one? Is it because I watched it recently? Is it because I watched it? I think it's because I watched it recently. Let's look at my history real quick. I watched that shit all the way through. You see that? You see that? I watched it all the way through. So yeah, go over, check out Meet Damien. I'm even consuming his content. 90% for the accent, and 10% for all the great insight that he gives. Go check his stuff. He's also live on TikTok, so you guys should go check out his TikTok. He has a much larger following over there. But we need to get this man monetized, damn it. It's been too long. It's been far too long. Go check out Meet Damien. Great guy. Great TA. And then he also trades stocks. He'll look at everything for you. He goes live at a different time than I do as well. So also, if you're on the East Coast, probably a lot more beneficial to your time frame than me as a West Coastian. Anyways, go check him out. Other than that, we do have Trade Intuition. Trade Intuition. This guy gives all the insight. He will give you the levels. He will give you the content. I mean, when I say the content, I'm not even kidding. This guy is dropping videos left and right. I look at my alerts. He's dropping like 2-3 videos a day. He's going live 2-3 times a day. Guys, get in there. Just feed off of the education. Feed off of it. And then enjoy some bangers of music also. Here's one of them that we're going to listen to a little bit of. Be like water when you're trading. Even my wife's dancing to it. You can't see it, but she is. Anyways, we're not going to play too much of that. I don't want to get copywritten from him. But Trade Intuition, everybody. Go check him out. He is a great live streamer, great content creator, great person. Go check him out. Anyways, hopefully I've gotten everything done there. So let's get back into the TA. Aave, I'm still bullish on. We're still bullish on Aave. Moving on. What's up, babe?
I'm going to leave it up soon, eventually. So how much am I going to be?
Oh, wow. What do you need help with? What's going on? Tell me.
I'm getting groceries at your library, like I ordered them.
Oh.
Remember? I need to watch the bottle stuff.
You want me to watch the bottles?
Yeah, eventually.
I'll watch the bottles, that's fine. Do you have enough for now?
I can do, yeah, I have everything.
Okay, alright. I will get them done.
Okay.
I love you. Alrighty. Hey, bro, could you look at SOXS and SQQQ? P.S. Your BBW call wasn't good, but probably will pay out now after the pop. But appreciate your TA always. I have no idea what it looks like. We'll have to check it out. I'll check it out. Hope you are a gun owner, Porky, with all those hood rats running around protesting by stealing Nikes. Well, I am a gun owner. I am a hunter, and I don't live anywhere near that. But I appreciate the concern. So SQQQ. I guess we're gonna have to go check in on that BBWI thing. I gotta see what I did wrong. I gotta see. But SQQQ and SOXS. Wait a minute. You're calling me out on FOMC day? God, that's messed up, bro. FOMC day, you're calling me out? That's messed up. BBWI. Alright. How's about we 2x these likes? It would be nice if we got the likes up. Anyways, moving on from Aave, I got two more for you. We have Aero and SPX. So Aero apparently is up 8%. This thing is finally hitting that 95-cent level we've been talking about for a while that apparently everybody forgets about. And instantly when I turn off the stream, everybody forgets that I mentioned 95 cents. Maybe it was because of this red day where we came down a little bit, but we are now above the 200 simple moving average on the daily. This is fantastic. What you're going to be looking for now is the fact that you're entering into that overbought territory. So I would expect some resistance at this 95-cent level. As long as you can stay above your candle lows here, if you can stay above the 72.3, or even just hold support right here at 79.5, we could be looking at 118.5 over time. Let's just wait and see what happens here. But Aero looking pretty darn solid here, hitting the 26% move to the upside we were looking for, and it did not take out the low of this day, so you would have still been in the green. Good for that. Should have went down on FOMC day, bro. I held my TA, showed upwards from bottoming signals. Really? Okay, all right. No money printer going burr today from Papa Pal. Not at all. No, Pal decided we don't know what's going on in the economy, so we're going to sit on our hands and wait. It was a whole ordeal. Looking at the longer term, BBW looks insane if it ever breaks that range. I guess so. We're going to get there, though. We're going to get there. Just remember the hierarchy here. We're going to be looking at Woo first after we look at SPX right now. So XPX, currently consolidating, broken out? Wait a minute. It broke out? We did not get the entire move to the downside. We stopped short. We stopped short! Oh man, after the crazy wick to the upside, this thing's getting a little outrageous. I don't like that. Probably because you're a little overextended from your moving averages on the daily. Probably seeing some consolidation in this range right now between 150 and 136. I'm saying probably. We'll see what happens. Honestly, we'll see. This was on an absolute tear to the upside. You got a little bit overbought. No bearish divergence. It can continue to the upside. It can continue to the upside. If it does, you're looking for 215.99. So SPX still can continue to the upside based off the daily. I would like it in the neutral territory first, though. That's what I'd like. Get a little dip into the bearish control zone and then pop out of there. I would like that too. But you know what? The market doesn't do what I like very often. It just does what it wants to. Anyways, this is what I'm seeing out of SPX. Looking good on both the daily and the 4 hour. 4 hour, the one sign of concern is that 50 simple moving average sitting overhead, but this bullish engulfing candle, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it looks bullish, Jim, but too much negative environment, swinging shorts for a few weeks. Yeah, crazy. All right, so that's all I got for you on the ones that I wanted to give you. We have been live for almost an hour. I've been chatty way too much. Let's go ahead and get into the rest. Woo is next. So let's check out Woo. Also, I got to check in on the Pumpkin chat. Who's chatting over there? Who's chatting? No one chatting in Pumpkin? Where are you guys at? Where are you at? Where are you from? What charts do you want to see? I would love to know. Anyways, yo, what is up, Baltav? I feel like I said that wrong. 91, what is up? How you doing? I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I don't mean to. I'm just a product of public education in California. Everyone show me some grace. All right, let's get rid of all of these levels because I am looking at things differently after so much day trading. Anyways, looking at Woo, we did have a level of resistance. Support now is trying to act as support. I like to see that. If we happen to lose the level, we got one right below it, sitting at 56.1. Great, awesome, love to see that. We do have a downtrend at the moment, so here we are right there. Can you do XRP? Oh, I did do XRP. Yeah, we'll loop around to it. I'm bearish on it. I'm very bearish on it. I hope you're not a part of the army, but we will loop around to it. XRP. Just stick around. We got quite a few requests here. We will get there, I promise. When I say long-term, assume cobwebs and dust. Oh yeah, we know. You like the monthly chart. It is wild out there. Absolutely wild. All right, here's another level of concern that I would be focused in on, even if we bounce to the upside, which it looks like we should. We should bounce to the upside. Testing that 0787 would be very nice. Daily sitting inside of the bearish control zone, not too shabby. Checking out the 4 hour. 4 hour, we're putting in bullish divergence. Love to see it. Still, we need that higher low confirmation. We need it. Could you also do TA on my biggest position, MSTZ? Yes, I can. You're leverage short on it? You're wild. MSTZ. You are wild for that one. Shorting MicroStrategy. That's wow. You are betting Bitcoin going down. That's what you're doing. All right. So we're going to turn on my handy dandy VWAP as well as the orbs. So this is going to give me plenty of insight to where I believe the price could be going. Okay, this is the thing I was using most. So what I've noticed about the VWAP is on the 1 minute, if you're overextended in any direction, the price is likely going to try and get back there because it is the weighted volume weighted average price. That is what it is. So most people are buying in wherever this line is. So usually the price likes to get back to where that line is. However, the orb, this is a 15-minute window in which price is trading at market opens, or the way I have this set up, because it's a 24-hour type situation, it is right where the 9:30 UTC levels are. So anyways, when we break the orb, we get an arrow. So you can see here we broke the orb. We then focus on downside. If we break to the upside, we get a green arrow and we focus on the upside. Anyways, what I like to see is when we get a red arrow after crossing the VWAP. I'd love to see that. So right now, it's looking like on the 1 hour, it wants to get a green arrow crossing above the VWAP, which is great. This is awesome. This is what I've been using all freaking day for these crazy price moves. This, I don't really like this. This is not fantastic in my opinion. You got a beautiful buy signal. You are well above the VWAP right now with the opportunity of putting in a lower high. I don't like this. Another nothing burger, all deflected. What is going on? Jumped off real quick to watch the attack on Israel again. Oh, gotcha. Bitcoin slips and guts after a cycle top. I'd short the glorified treasury company if the if he gets his hands on it. Then it's like, yep, that makes sense. What are my thoughts on leveraged treasury bonds TMF, Jim? My second biggest position. Yeah, Jim, what are they? Already got a new sub. Thanks, Porky, for the shout out, and thank you for the new sub, whoever you are. Fantastic news. Love to hear that, man. Love to hear that. So, right now, we did get a buy signal. Woo Network, very low volume. Not fantastic. It looks like we're trying to test this area up here. We do have an uptrend that we're working off of. I want to go back to the 1 hour. Look cleaner. It just looked cleaner. Oh, boy. I watch you, Damien. That's great. So right now, considering what we're doing, we have a very high stochastic on the 1 hour. We're breaking into that bullish control zone. This is not set in stone. This is a possibility. Considering you already breached a level of support, I am thinking you are likely to start coming lower. So with that being said, we could possibly see the price come down 8.43% from where you're already at. Simply because you had a high, you're putting in a lower high with higher relative strength. That's not a good recipe for upside movement. It's just not. You are breaking this high though, so it could be resetting. Either way, I would want a break of the downtrend from this wick high. This wick right here is telling me plenty of sell pressure in this area. That's what I would be focused on when looking to downside. Checking in our 15-minute time frame. Now our 15-minute, we are sitting in that bullish control zone, kind of just hanging out. Not doing much, already got some sell pressure, but it is nice. We are putting in higher lows. The possibility of upside is here. Porky liked TLTs monthly. If the long bond is truly dead, I'd need TLT to sweep all-time highs. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, so the 15-minute showing us nothing great. Looking at the 5-minute. 5-minute, we are above the VWAP with a high stochastic, sitting in that bullish control zone, possibly putting in that lower high. Looking at the 1 minute, this is where I make all my decisions while doing these trades. We're not overextended. Not overextended at all. We still could see plenty of upside. It's just the lack of volume has me worried. The lack of volume has me worried. That's not the fun part. So if we do see a move to the downside, how I would be playing this is this area right here. And this is for like an overnight or within an hour trade. I would be looking for downside right now, just because you already put in bearish divergence, and it looks like you're putting in a lower high. However, the lack of volume is really hard to read this thing. But I could see a 2.92% move to the downside. Stop loss would be above 0.668. That's how I would be playing this. The lack of volume, I would not trade any more than like $100 on this one. That's the concern that I would have. But you did get a bullish cross. Even if you don't make it all the way down to this 2.92%, you could find support sitting right down here at 650. If you do get that higher low, you could be flying to the upside. I'm leaning bearish. However, there are reasons to be bullish. And we look at our 4 hour. The 4 hour is giving us all the reasons to be bullish by way of we need to clear this high and then hold support. If we do not do that, you're looking at a lot of downside. But, as we all know, we're in a downtrend. I am bearish until breakout. Simply put, bearish till breakout. We break out, I change my tune very fast. Very, very fast. I get very bullish. Do you have the day off tomorrow? DZ, who are you talking to? Are you talking to me? Do I have the day off tomorrow? I mean, technically, yeah. The gym's still not open, so I'm off until Monday. Used to play TLT, but got out of it when they paused. Oof. Oof. Alrighty, so that's what I'm seeing out of Woo. Hopefully that was enough insight into it. And noted, you are a little overextended from your 50 and 200 simple moving averages on the 4 hour. There is a likely possibility you catch some bids to the upside. But just keep in mind this downtrend is nasty. Downtrend is nasty. You will be making a decision soon whether you get to go up or continue down. Downtrend nasty though. Yes, Porky, what? I'm trying to get a gym sesh. I think 24-hour fitness is open. Oh. Okay. Go to the gym. What are you talking about? Crypto is the only time where I'll dump an asset quickly. Learned that the hard way from .com era. Smart move. Smart move, man. See, I hate when I start getting really bearish on everything, because if Bitcoin goes bullish, everything goes bullish. Good thing I'm bearish on Bitcoin, too. Alright, so wait, DZ, are you trying to invite me to a workout? Is that what you're trying to do? See the hype building back in. Bonds as gold tops. We will see. We will see. If those war tensions get a lot stronger, who knows? Alright, let's check out Perpy. Oh, man, wrong one. Alright, Perpy. Perpy losing the level. That's not ideal. That's really not ideal. So Perpy, let's get rid of this stuff here. Actually, this one right here is most distracting. I'll keep the VWAP. But it's looking like this is going to be playing out. As we continue to bleed to the downside, I'm looking for support anywhere between 363 and 2877. Perpy is just doing the slow bleed, which is rough. Can they just rug pull this thing already? Golly, rip the band-aid off. What are we doing? Anyways, if you do start popping to the upside, even though you have breached your level of support, you could see a crazy move to the upside anywhere between touching the 7444 level or even getting as high as the 618 retracement, 1618, which is 19127. I'm just not feeling very confident about that. Not feeling very confident about it. It's looking kind of like trash on a hot Sunday, you know? And trash day isn't until next week. It's gonna be tough out here. It's gonna be tough. Gold's tricky. Yeah. Gold can hit 5K. We just need war. We just need war. Oh boy. A rotation is what I'm thinking. Okay, all right. Y'all are just talking stocks, and I need to stop reading it. Slowing me down, man. All right, Perpy. Looking a little tough out here, man. Looking a little tough. Next up, we got the QQQ. Not WWW. What are we doing? All right, let's check out the Qs. So, you were mentioning an entry. The Qs don't look great. They don't look great at all. They look really bad. The Qs. Look a little dumpy. Sorry, Porgy, I like crypto too. It's all good, man. It's all good. I just get in the habit of reading everything, and I need to stop doing that. That's all I need to do. Let's check out the daily real quick. Bearish div rolling over. It's kind of looking like a pullback. Could happen. Remember, the stock market is not open tomorrow, so the market will have room to digest basically how Jerome Powell doesn't know what he's doing. So, anyways, I would be looking for the price to come down anywhere between this level at 520 or even as low as 509. That's what I would personally be looking at right now. And I would have a stop loss right above this high. So probably sitting right around that 537 level. I'd have a stop loss right there. Weird thing, I'm calling for downside as you're about to get a golden cross on the daily. Kind of weird. Oh, your engagement is great. I hope so. I feel like that's why you come to a live stream. You know, for the streamer to be live, you know? Anyways, we could see a 1.62, maybe even up to a 3.58 move to the downside. Oh, and this could get real nasty. This could get really, really nasty. This is lining up with, I believe it's the 886, which would be the perfect opportunity for price to turn around. We got above the 886. We almost made 100% retrace. Wow. So yeah, I'm looking for a little bit of a pullback. Nothing serious, just probably a couple days. Nearly 50 viewers. Today's the day, I guess. Today's the day. We're doing it. We got nearly 50 over here on YouTube. We got 22 in Pumpkin. We're doing things, guys. We're doing it. Also, I need to make a trade within the next 7 minutes. So if I do take a detour to check out Ethereum, bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. So yeah, this one I'm leaning very bearish on based off the break of the uptrend and the bearish divergence on the daily. The pullback could be very mild, where we come down to 520, or it could be a little more substantial, getting down to this 509 level. That's what I'm seeing out of the Qs. A good entry would probably be now. But it's never financial advice, so you're going to have to make your own decision after reading some books and talking to Grok or ChatGPT or Gemini or whatever AI service you decide to use. All right. You bought Platinum back in February? Nice. Enjoying the content? Smash the like. Support the channel by subscribing and sharing content. No shilling here, only alpha. I shill all the time. Join my free Discord. Shilling my free Discord. It's super free. It's super Discordy. Join it. Link is in the description down below. Do that stuff. It's a good place to be. Anyways. All right, so that's what I got for the Qs. Hopefully that works out for you. It seems like a good opportunity. I would be looking for downside, especially after the Fed said they don't know what they're doing. Anyway, STNG. This one's for Jim. Let's get to the right time frame here. There we go. We're on the monthly. Oh, wow. What hidden bullish divergence on the monthly is no fucking joke. What? everyone in the chat who's into stocks, I need all of you to walk over to Jim, just pull his little pants down and give him a little spank, saying thank you. Good defense. This is good. This is good. All right. Anyways, so looking at this, my oh my, major level of resistance acting as support. Absolutely fantastic. Love to see that. You broke it, you touched it once, you touched it twice, you scared out all the longs, you liquidated the heck out of them, you're ready to send this thing up. Oh my. Not to mention, you have an absolute stunning level of hidden bullish divergence. And I know some of you are like, what's hidden bullish divergence? What you talking about? What I'm talking about is when you look at the relative strength and you end up seeing the fact that the relative strength went down while you have a very distinct higher price. This is hidden bullish divergence. This means this entire move was cool, but now you have more room to go higher. That is why hidden bullish divergence is absolutely amazing. It is beautiful. It is also after making not only a higher high, but a second higher high. Are we going to talk about the bearish divergence? No, because it played out. This looks great. Sometime in 2095, this thing is going to hit its measured move. We're looking for $128. Yeah, you heard me right, 2095. It's going to take a while because this is the monthly time frame. But 187% upside. Your grandchildren will be able to benefit from this one. Jump in today. OP seems like it's at all-time low. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It looks bad. Did you want me to check out OP? Did you want me to check it out? Send the dividends my way. Funeral home. To my funeral home. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Let's check out the weekly real quick. Let's see if this move can actually start. Oh my, oh my. Oh my, oh my. Dang it. It was so close to being amazing. So close. Not amazing. It was just a lower low. Damn it. I was hoping if we had bullish divergence there, I'd be like, sell your family, dive it. We don't have it. We don't have that. What we do have is a break of a downtrend. This downtrend. We don't have a break of the larger downtrend because it's the weekly and the weekly hates you. But what we really need to do is just maintain price above this low right here at $30.23. Stay above that. Just stay above it. That's all you got to do. Stay above it. Maybe avoid a death cross on the weekly. That would be cool. However, the weekly time frame, when you do get these death crosses, it's interesting because a lot of times it signals a bottom in price because it's a weekly. It's such a high time frame. If we look at our daily, it probably looks a lot better. Looking at our daily, there was the bullish divergence. Did we cancel it out? We canceled out the bullish. Nope. We had bullish divergence. Whoa. Okay, so we had bullish divergence. We were falling forever, but we managed to get our bullish divergence. So that's good. Some of you are like, what bullish divergence? I don't see it. It's this right there. It's right there. It's right from this low to this low, higher relative strength. That's bullish divergence, everyone. Bullish divergence. And then you did one better. Higher low. Higher low, great consolidation, moving to the upside. This is what we like to see. This is good. As of this moment in time, we're looking for that golden retrace. So possibly getting the break to the upside, looking for 57.88 in the shorter term. So this looks saucy, looks sexy. It looks like she just got a fresh new haircut and you just made wife-changing money, but you're going to stick around. That's what this looks like. This is great. All right, this looks good. I do like this. 30% upside is what I'd be targeting right now. As long as you can stay above this level, I would mark it right below this consolidation just in case the market gets weird, right at 36.64. That's where I'd mark it out. Looks pretty nice though. I like this one. Takers usually run the rig companies, then legacy producers, then recession. Gotta love it. Wow. Wow. So this is a recession indicator. Thanks a lot, Jim. Golly. I'm talking all this nice stuff about it. It's trash. It's going to zero. Fuck it, we're not going to recession. Damn it. SFL. Sheila Foam. Sheila Foam. All right, let's check out the monthly. Let's check out that monthly. What a monthly can. Oh my god. You had 11 days to close this one out. I mean, we talk about bullish engulfing candles, but damn, bro. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. Hold on. I also am going to have to go look at Ethereum. We have a new 4-hour candle. This is a big deal. It's a big deal, guys. We're about to facilitate a trade on Pumpkin, and then we are going to get back into all the TA. But we're gonna dive into this head first real quick like. Ew. Okay. Oh, you're hitting resistance. Huh. Go figure. That's awesome. All right. And then you got this level here. So if you manage to break above 750, you're looking at 895. Problem I have here, no higher low. No higher low. We're waiting for higher low. We're waiting for confirmation. We're waiting to know this level is what it is. We don't have it yet. On the monthly, you do have such an amazing downtrend that you're so far in the depths of Valhalla, you don't even know what way is up. You have no idea. Checking out your weekly. Weekly time frame, nice rounded bottom there. Nice. Now what we really need, we need that break. We need the back test or confirmation and then the higher low. This one's going to take a while to play out, guys. This one's going to take a while. You guys think we will have a red or green day tomorrow? I'm feeling red. I'm feeling green overnight, red tomorrow. At least right now before I stare at Bitcoin and Ethereum's chart. But we'll see. For crypto, probably weird choppiness. That's actually really fair. That's a fair assessment there, Jim. I'm okay with that. Alrighty. Did have a nice little downtrend. So at this moment in time, what are we trying to do? We're trying to get that golden retrace. What we're trying to do. Looking like 895 is the target. So let's see if you can get up there. But 895 is the target. You still have this downtrend you're going to have to fight against. Tooth and nail. Hopefully you brought a sword, maybe some pepper spray, and you could possibly see another 20% upside. I personally would like it to pull back, get a confirmation, get a break, maybe a higher low, formal back test, and then rally up. That would be great. That would be awesome. But it doesn't really need to happen like that. We'll see. You don't need to do SQQQ for me. Didn't realize someone requested QQQ. Gotcha, fast trades. I gotcha. Yeah, we're looking at downside. So SQQQ looking like upside. Alrighty. So we're going to take a little second here. I'm going to enter into a trade for Ethereum, I believe. So give me 1 second here while I check this out. So currently, we are trying to break to the upside. We are below the 200 on the 15-minute. We are squeezing in here. Shit. That's unfortunate. Let's check out our 5-minute. I don't like the indecision. We are above the VWAP, sitting at the top after getting a red candle. Very sharp. Very sharp here. Very sharp. Let's check that 1 minute now. 1 minute. What are we doing? 1 minute looks positive. This one's hard. This one's a hard one, guys. I want to say I want to go short. We had our reason to go short right here. We are now below the VWAP, but we're getting this bullish cross. We're above the 200. The part I dislike, we are downtrending on the 200. I want to go short. Decisions have been made. Only a 25x. This is fine. We're going to go short. We're going short on the ETH. Short on the ETH, 25x. Here on Pumpkin, we're short on ETH. We are short on ETH. That is what we're doing. You hate ETH? Wow. Qs are Putin. Oh boy. All right, we went 25x short on the Ethereum trade. Let's see where the stop loss should be. I'm going to put it right above this wick high right here. Very tight on the stop loss. Oh my Jiminy Christmas, we're falling. Anyways, I'm putting it very tight. 25.26 is the stop loss. So 25.26. There we go. And the profit taking level, we're going to take it for all it's worth, because you know what? We are greedy SOBs. That's what we are. We are greedy out here. I'm going to play it just like this. I'm going to be looking for anywhere between the 1272, the 1618. I'm going to put this right hither. Right there. Right there. So I'm looking for this 2486. 2486. That's what we're doing. That is what we are doing right there. 2486. Let's get it. Let's get it. The trade is in. The stop losses are in. Stop loss 2526. Profit taking 2486. Hopefully you guys heard that. Hopefully you heard it. If you didn't hear it, I suggest Q-tips. Maybe get that water blaster thing. Clean out them ears. Anyways, we are shorting. We're shorting. We went short. We'll put the shorts on because it's summer. I don't like fake outs to the upside. I don't like it. Anyways, that's what I'm seeing. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens here, Bob. Let's get back to the TA on your guys' request. We're going to move away from that. Now, we got SFL. The SFL. We already looked at SFL. I need to mark that off. Stop being slow. KOP. KOP. Coppers Holdings. All right. Coppers Holdings. We're going to have to get out here to our monthly. You sure you don't want the 6 month? We could look at the 6 month. We can do that. Let's get rid of the VWAP. Don't need that. We don't need that. Where we're going, we don't need we are range bound. Damn. However, higher low, hidden bullish divergence. We got the higher low. Damn, you guys love stonks, bro. It's Jim, man. It's Jim, man. It's all Jim here, bro. It's all Jim here. It's all Jim. Oh my god, it's Jimmy. Broke out of the downtrend. We do have our hidden bullish divergence. For those of you who have not been following along, this followed by this hidden bullish divergence. We go to the upside. At least we think it does. Nothing certain. It's a guess. It's a great guess. It's still a guess. Anyways, looking at our weekly time frame. Weekly, looking awful. Love to see it, but we did get the breakout. Looks like we're going for a little bit of confirmation. We're bringing in the box of death here because that's what it's acting like. The box of death after a bearish cross. Yikes. So now we need to confirm some levels. First level I'd be looking to try and confirm is this one right here. If we can stay above 28.29, I'm looking for a lot of upside here, buddy. I'm looking for a lot of upside here, bro. So we would be looking for this to play out. Oh, would you look at that? Lines up with a 50% retrace, $40 after that. That's what I'd be looking for. Based off your weekly, so this thing might happen by the end of the year, maybe the end of next year. But we could very well see, after the pullback is over, a 41% rise. Cool, awesome, love to see it. Love to see it. OG stonks need love too. Yo, all the big girls need love. I mean, let's check out OP. OP. All right, OP down here. OP down here. So, who said it was at all-time lows? Who said it? You're almost right. You're so close to being right. At this point, why not? Go test it. Go test it. What are we waiting on? Go touch it. Let's get into deeper time frames. Checking out the daily. That 7% did not play out at all. Yeah, I remember getting wrecked on that trade too. I remember. I was there. It's unfortunate. Absolutely unfortunate. We are not oversold on the daily. I used to love OP. I should buy some. OP last bull run literally was overpowered. It was the definition of overpowered. It was one of those that went up 50% 2 days in a row. It was absolutely insane. BBWI love. That's pretty funny. All right, do we have bullish div? Do we have it? Oh my goodness. We have a possibility of bullish divergence. Possibility. You might get a nice violent reaction on buyers defending that zone. Exactly. We might, because we are getting some extreme mild bullish divergence right now, which is great. Checking out our 4 hour time frame, bullish divergence achieved. Waiting on higher low. Waiting on higher low. All we need is a higher low. But yes, this could yield you some profits. This is the area in which it is a good level to buy in. Just a heads up. Good level to buy in. Let's check in on that pumpkin trade. I think it might be in danger. Probably. I have a super tight stop loss on this thing. Probably in danger. But we are up 2% on the 25x short. We're doing it. We're doing it. Never mind. OP tokenomics sucks. Yeah, probably. Probably. That's the problem with most of these tokens. Their tokenomics are not ideal. But that's where the hopium comes in. So I would love to get back above this level here at 57.9. Or test it. Testing it would be cool. Because if we could test that level... Oh my, this level's acting... Okay. This looks more bearish than I thought. You might even be able to short it. Oh no. Hopefully it goes to the... Oh, wait a minute. Ethereum's starting to try and catch some bids. We might be going to the upside. We just might be going to the upside. I'm going to get stopped out. It's going to be okay, though. Because that means this has an opportunity of upside potential on a very low time frame. Your 15-minute. Alrighty. Alright, let's see. We're utilizing the VWAP as resistance, but we're above the 200 on the 15-minute. This is actually bullish. So, we're going to be looking at this as a possible move to the upside, which also means I need to get out of my Ethereum trade. That's really what this is telling me. Get out of the Ethereum trade because it's going to go south. We're looking for OP to go up 4.5%. I don't know why people would buy Doge. Wouldn't be top 10 if it wasn't for Elon cheering it. It has some longevity to it. You know, it's pretty old. I think Dogecoin is more old than current Ethereum. It's insanely strong for no reason. That's funny. Yeah, market's getting a little volatile out here. A little volatile. Maybe the overseas crew is starting to push prices up. Maybe they're taking this as a buying opportunity. This is probably going to stop me out of my trade. So, entertainment value. Was it worth it? Definitely was worth it. Because I think my stop loss really isn't that bad. I honestly don't think it's that bad. But anyways... OP, I can see this thing moving up 4.5%. If it does not move up 4.5%, you have all-time low sitting right there at 51 cents. Go touch it. Bet you won't. Bet you won't. Anyways, if you lose your uptrend, that's where things get a little dicey. You're still in the uptrend. Maintain it. Otherwise, the downtrend will prevail and push you to the downside. If you do get that downside move, you do have a measured move, which could get you to 49.2. Hopefully it doesn't happen, because that could lead you into price discovery to the downside. Moving on from OP, we got Pepe. Pepe! Alright, Pepe here, trying to push its way to the upside. Interesting look here on the 15. You're above the 50 simple. This is another one telling me I should not be shorting Ethereum. Should not be doing it. However, this could be the lower high that we're all looking for. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. So it's still acting as resistance. So this was acting as support. It is now acting as a resistance, but you're about to get a bullish cross. So if you do break to the upside, Breaking to the upside could get you all the way up to 1095. Very well could. If you break to the downside, though, you got a lot of downside. A lot. Tons. But you did break out a downtrend. You bullishly backtested. You're making higher lows, making higher highs. I could see the bullish case. Mixie, please. All right, Mixie. We'll check it out, Sebastian. We'll check it out. Mixie. Never heard of it. We'll see how it goes. Good night, everyone. Busy day tomorrow. Thank you, Porky, for all the amazing alpha. Love all the thought process. Keep up the amazing work. I will do my best. Hopefully, I can just stand up to what you produce. I'm hopeful out here. I'm hopeful. Trade intuition. Have a great night's sleep. Hopefully, you do enjoy the evening, get some sweet dreams, and be ready to dive headfirst back into all those charts. Because man, oh man, I need to be able to get in there like you do. Sheesh. The value of Doge also been relatively stable despite slight token inflation. Yeah, that's true. It's like a month old. Wait, what's a month old? Mixie's a month old? No wonder I haven't heard of it. No wonder. Anyways, if we do get this push to the upside, that would be fantastic. We're looking for this 6.1% move to the upside. Looking for that. Looking for that. Let's check out where our VWAP is. Let's check out what this thing is telling us. It's about to try and give you a buy signal, but yeah, just like Ethereum, you're sitting in this little zone, not breaking to the upside, utilizing it as resistance. Last thing it's told you, go short. We could be breaking back to the upside. It is a possibility. Damien counter trading. I have a thing submission. Your Ethereum short is going to get blown out of the water, Porky. I'm in on Ethereum long myself. Blown out of the water. My stop loss is like, what, a point above where the price was? I don't know if it's going to be blown out of the water. I think I'm risking all of 10%. It's really not that big a deal. But if it doesn't break out of this orb to the upside, we going down. Going down bad. We're going to see. I'm still a big old bear for tonight. We got to break out of some downtrends. We got to break some resistances. We got to get some rate cuts, man. We need some rate cuts. We don't got those. Rate cuts would have been nice, but we don't have them. Sorry I got loud there. My bad, everybody. My bad. Damn, we're positive on this trade again? Damn. That's crazy. It's not like I posted up a bunch of profits from today. Anyways, yeah, positive outlook is 6% upside. Negative outlook, 12.67% downside, getting you down to this 889 level. Losing a zero. Losing a zero. Are you prepared to lose a zero for Pepe? Hopefully not. Get in there. Buy your tokens today. Anyways, moving on. We have Coin. All right, checking out Coinbase. Coinbase has been in the stratosphere for the day. Let's check out the daily time frame. And what a move. What a move on the day. This thing skyrocketed 16%. Crazy. Do you think the Genius Bill passing will affect cryptos? I don't think it'll affect cryptos at all. I think it's going to affect anything that is crypto adjacent. Because remember, it's the stock market. It's not, maybe it'll affect Bitcoin, maybe it'll affect Ethereum, but it is really affecting anything in the stock market that is crypto adjacent. So once again, if Ripple decides to IPO, I'm buying that thing way before I would ever buy the XRP token. I actually felt better about your Ethereum long when Porky went short. Hey man, let's see it work. Let's see it happen. All right, so right now, right this moment for Coinbase, I'd be looking at this hitting 327. So still more upside potential. Still more. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, today in all the chop, what I was noticing is that VWAP, I guess a lot of traders pay attention to the VWAP. If you're above the VWAP on the 1 minute, and it's like a significant above or significant below, yeah, the price really does like to try and get back toward that VWAP. It's kind of amazing to see. But what I have noticed on these orbs is if the VWAP happens to be inside of the orb and we happen to break slightly above that VWAP, it started going right back down. I'm wondering right now, is it going to play out different considering it's a different market open, or what exactly? I'm still playing around with it, so as I learn enough, trust me, a video will come out. If I continue being... Today I was 9 and 11. 9 out of 11. Positive trade. 9 out of 11. That was the craziest win rate I've had in a single day ever, because normally I won't trade in 11 different trades, but it was so gosh darn choppy today, and it just kept paying. It was like, whoa, I guess I better keep trading. It was absolutely wild. Usually a lagging rubber band effect, super reliable for day trading, spot on. Yeah, it was great for day trading. Pepe will destroy a lot of cryptos when bull run hits. Okay. All right, Pepe, I hope. Let's see. Do it. A lot of coins will hopefully have their day. Exactly. Hopefully they will. Hopefully they will. But yeah, coin, absolutely insane price movement. You hit the 1272. We are now looking for the 1618 to get hit. Probably on Friday. Probably on Friday. We will see. Remember, tomorrow's a holiday for the stock market. Just keep that in mind. Holiday, so be ready for some weird price action. Alright, CRCL Circle. It is on a moon mission. So looking at it, it is just skyrocketing. Next target, 222. Next target after that, 295. Really not much to go off of here. It's just been up, sideways, up, sideways, up. It's just going up, man. If Coinbase manages the tokenized stocks, hold on to your butts. That's true. Wait, what's the holiday for tomorrow? Juneteenth, because black people. For those of you who don't know, I am a black person, technically. I'm a African. Black people. Yeah. Crypto's open. Stocks are down. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But it will give us some insight into the stock market, though. Oh my god! Yeah, it's Juneteenth. Brand new holiday. Sure. Alright, let's check out this Nobody Sausage. I cannot find Nobody Sausage. I doubt you're still in the chat, but Nobody Sausage not looking like a crypto here. What? Oh my god, it is. It's just nobody. Wow. Okay, it is a crypto. That's unreal. Alright, what do I think about this? It's a crazy ticker, first off. Crazy ticker. Nice what it's doing on the weekly. If you can hold this level, that's actually going to be phenomenal. Weird to say that about Nobody's Sausage. Alright. Checking out the daily for Nobody's Sausage. Oh boy. See, here's where we get the issues. You have this box of death right here on the daily that you shouldn't have ever fallen through it, because now it is the greatest resistance of all time. If you can think of a name, it exists. That's true. Bro, there's a coin called Buttcoin. Yeah. For sure, troll you. Nobody sausage. I love ass. Oh gosh, here we are. We're in that part of the stream. Oh boy. So right now we are going down here. Also, let's check out Pumpkin. We are 5% in the profits when it comes to the Ethereum short. Suck it, Damien. Anyways, we're going down. No, I have a very, very small profit window for Ethereum. I'm not thinking it's going to dump very hard. It could, but I'm playing the short term. I'm playing the 1 minute here. We're gonna enjoy that one. Let's go ahead and check out the 4 hour here. 4 hour, you're in that bearish control zone. That is crazy. We're gonna turn off the orbs because there ain't no way the orbs are gonna matter here, or the VWAP. There ain't no way. Rich, damn, WTF, brother. Cum Rocket still exists. That's right. If you can think of a name, wait, what are you saying? Damn, W2F, brother. What are we doing here, Rich? Are you talking about how Ethereum's falling and we're in the green? 7%. A whopping 7%. We're killing it, guys. We're killing it. Yeah, I see on SEC website, Pump Fund being prosecuted. This could be ugly for Pump Fund. Good. I mean, the amount of scammers that popped into Pump Fund, get rid of them. Juneteenth is a federal holiday in the United States. It is celebrated annually on June 19th to commemorate the ending of slavery in the United States of the U.S. I believe Juneteenth was to commemorate the ending of slavery in Texas. Maybe that was the last place, but sure. What's up, Parabolic? How you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. And as I said before, it's for black people. So I was right. Oh, boy. This doesn't look great on the 4 hour either. This curving over, not great. It's awesome that you're holding support. Awesome, you should see a bounce here. I would not think the bounce is going to be very strong. So what I would be looking for if, and this is a big if you catch bids, just that 618. Maybe, what? How's that 58%? Oh, God. I would never know that was 58%. But you could get a 58% pop to the upside. This is a possibility. Checking out the 1 hour. 1 hour is coinciding with it. You have an increase in strength. You have a breakout of a downtrend. Very possible. Very possible. 58% move to the upside. If you continue down, well, the Abyss is a great place to hang out, I hear. I hear it's cool down there. I would never leave my bot running a dead meme for this long. That's fair. That's fair. All right. So that's nobody. Syrup. Why can't I spell syrup? Gosh, public education. All right. Anyways, looking at syrup, lower high on the 1 hour, not a good look at all. And you're maintaining a resistance, not a good look. Not great. Is it bad how quickly I see that? That's crazy. Do we have bearish divergence too? Looks like you're about to go down and test 43.8. Do we have bearish divergence also? God, we do? Oh, man. You got bearish divergence. You got people selling off into the rally. Pretty soon they're just going to give up, man. Damn. Damn it. I really wanted it to go higher. Damn it. No. Did I sound concerned? I hope I did. Looking for 14% downside. That's what we're looking for. If we do miraculously hold support somewhere, I would say confirming a low down here. If we manage to hold 45.82, then you could see this thing rally to the upside because all we have is bearish divergence. We do not have double bearish divergence or triple bearish divergence. There's a possibility it keeps going up. There is a possibility. Thing I would be paying attention to the most is an uptrend. If the uptrend is broken, that is when we can start shifting our focus into, is it time to leave? That might be a... Yeah. Don't take profits yet. I need your stop loss for exit liquidity. Oh, we're going to check in on the trade. I don't really know where my profit taking level is. I just kind of set the trade and leave it. Super tight stop loss, super reliable situation over there. I learned how to trade chop today, and I feel amazing. Anyways, there is a possibility you pop to the upside to get a third touch to the top side. That's honestly probably the best place you would want to go in order to enter a short. You would want that slightly higher high, getting you probably up to 5,665. That would be ideal. If you do not get it, you do have a measured move. You do. You really do. You really do. 24% downside, that would be kind of awful. However, you would also be looking for another test at this 5302 level. So, currently you're in a rising wedge pattern. You gotta wait for the breakout. You gotta wait for the confirmation. You gotta wait. Slippage is a bitch. Couldn't disagree. Ruthless. Yeah, that's hilarious. Oh, man. Anyways, right now we are going into Fart Coin next. After we take a moment, a word from our sponsors, as you will, which is the current trade, which is our sponsor. And the current trade, let's get down into this 5-minute time frame. Looks like we are starting to print. I didn't put an alert for my profit taking? Oh no. Oh no. See there, I'm only playing it for a 1.38% move to the downside. It is a very small, choppy trade. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything special. Nothing great. That's it. That's it. We'll see if it actually hits. We're still above the 200 on the 5-minute. We need to break that 200 in order for this thing to keep on going. But our relative strength sitting pretty much in neutral territory is giving me a lot of hope for this short. A lot of hope. But noted, we've been so range bound, it's been obnoxious. We could literally hit this and then pop straight back up to the upside. It's nuts. It's insane. It's annoying. Most bullish coin for the night, Porky. I'm bearish on everything, DC. Aave. Aave was the most bullish thing I could see. Another really decent one is Aerodrome Finance, but I wouldn't trust it because you're just now breaking above the 200 daily. Aave looked the best. The best. Aave is sexy. It is great. It's about to get a golden cross on the daily. I would take this thing out to dinner, pay for it all, and then ask it if it wanted me to buy it some takeout. Are we serious? No. Aave looks good to me. Looks great. Anyways. But you said for tonight? No clue, man. I'm shorting. No clue. Alright, Porky, can we look at SPX 6900? We did. We actually did. But yeah, we'll loop around to it. I got you. SPX. We will check it out just for you, Say Hey. How are you doing today? Welcome in. It's been a while. Gosh, it's been almost 2 hours. Been looking for you. Anyways, go to, I guess, SPX, because, I was about to go to Fart. But then he showed up. He is here. Alrighty, so, checking out our 4-hour. 4-hour time frame. We doing bad things here, buddy. Doing bad things. We're finding a negative. After we fell back into the downtrend, we are now bearishly back testing the 150.58 level. If we somehow, some way make a higher low than this 124, then we could see this thing rally like crazy. You're not putting in bearish divergence on the daily. All it's showing is you got a little overbought. That's all it's showing. I would bring this actually down here. So if we can hold 129.34 as support, fantastic, more upside. But I would really like to hold that support. Can we look at Maker? Yes, we can. MKR. I know it's early, but can you look at Circle? Honestly, why is everybody looking at Circle? Yeah, we already looked at Circle. I'll loop back around to it just for you. Okay, say hey, just for you. But MKR. I haven't looked at Maker in a while. I'm looking forward to that. CRCL. Curious to see if double top plays out. It's kind of like a tweezer top. This was a lower high. I don't know if we're going to get that double top. I don't know if we're going to get it. We'll see, though. We shall see. But your daily stochastic very low. You're almost in that neutral territory. I would like the neutral territory to play out, because if it does, or even if we get into that bearish control zone, you could be setting up for hidden bullish divergence. You could start moving it up. What is Circle again? It's a stable coin. It's the company that made USDC. A lot of people believe Coinbase made it. No, they're their own entity. Circle created USDC, the stable coin. And now they IPO'd. Thank you, sir. I hope your night has been profitable. Surprisingly, yes. But it's looking like Ethereum's catching its second wind. Might be getting stopped out. We'll see. I do know I should have probably lowered my stop loss by now, but it's for the views. It's for the views. We're up 5%. If I were to lower my stop, I'd be down to 2519. If anybody wants to lower their stop loss, 2519 would be lowering the stop loss into profit. That's what you would be looking for right there. But we're being greedy tonight. We're being greedy, and we're probably going to get wrecked. Ripple tried to strong arm Circle. Still funny they got caught, right? And then they tried to deny it. You don't know if Costco open tomorrow? Costco should definitely be open tomorrow. It's a grocery store. It's not a bank. Alright, so yeah, that's what I see out of SPX. We need to hold support. Otherwise, it looks like this level at 150.58, major resistance. And we're pulling back off of it. So we're going to see. We're going to wait. We're going to find out. We're going to be patient. That's what we're going to be. We're going to be patient. Because you also got back into that downtrend. So we have to wait till we break out again. 4-hour stochastic, pumping off that. That's not a good look. It's just not a good look. Anyways, moving right along. Did I finish this one? Oh, no. Alrighty. Checking out Maker. Wow, we hit the 40%. Let's freaking go, baby. When did I mention that? Oh my gosh. Hey guys, we hit the target. We did it. We're the best. I was not in on this trade. That looks good though. Damn. Gotta pat myself on the back for that one. Holy moly. Alright, let's look at this. You got your bearish divergence. What? How? That's not bearish divergence. I mean, that is. But that's not. What? My indicator's off. Indicator's off. Terrible. It's terrible. So, right now, what we really would love to do for Maker, maintain this level. If we can maintain 1,910, this is going to look absolutely adorable with hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour. So that's kind of a significant time frame for the crypto space. Kind of. The daily would be better. But let's check out our 1-hour. We got our bullish divergence. Are we going to get a higher low? We did get a bearish cross. There's the problem. So anyone know who I hate? Zuck. Zuck is trying to hire AI engineers from OpenAI to offer them $100 million because Zuck late to the AI world. Sweet. At least they're getting paid. At least they getting paid. Get that money. Anyways, right now we would be looking for Maker to do a cute and adorable little 2,126 move. Oh, whoa. $2,126 target. 9% move to the upside, which is a possibility. What's my first take profit for spot? Okay, let's get into what my first take profit for spot would be. All right, that's a question right there. That's a solid question. No rise to stop loss. I need that liquidity, man. Anyways, let's go into here. Here is my buying opportunity down here, and then since we didn't get down there, anything below this level, buying opportunity, fantastic. Where I would take profits first, this level right here. My first take profit on spot holdings, $2,622. My second take profit area would be this peak over here, $3,832. Those would be my take profit areas. Anything below 1,300 or 1,134 is a buying opportunity to me. Currently speaking, for the spot bags, you need to break above $2,133 in order for me to even feel like it is a good time to trade you to the upside. Right now, I would be looking for shorts. So hopefully that answered your question. Hopefully it was in depth enough, because I use the weekly time frame for profit-taking levels. When we are on the weekly, we can see very distinctively where price likes to turn around. I don't like to hang out in the turnaround, especially after getting crazy gains. If you bought down here, it makes no sense for you not to take profits at these wick highs. Makes no sense not to take profits there. If you are buying in this zone down here, it makes zero sense not to take profits at 2,622, where you had this bearish move. You broke through it, you hit bearishness, you fell all the way down. You came up, as soon as you broke through this level, you fell all the way down. On the way up, I think it's going to be resistance. Let's check SRPT. SRPT. We will check it out. God, we're never going to get to Fartcoin, are we? We are just never going to get to Fartcoin. Thank you so much for the 17 people in the live over here on Pumpkin. You are all absolutely amazing. You're the reason why I stay over here. Thank you. I do appreciate you. All right. Anyways. Let's move into the daily. Daily, showing like it's going to be bullish consolidation. Golden Cross has already happened. The thing you would hate to see is this bearish divergence actually play out to the downside, because you did just get the most bearish of divergence. If you get a lower high, you're going to see a bit of a pullback. Just a little FYI for you. Level I would love to hold as support would be this level right here. If you can stay above 1,741, fantastic. Keep on pushing to the upside, brother. But if it starts falling past that, probably going to have some problems there. What happened to Tina? Is she still trading? I believe so. I do believe so. I'm not sure. We're going to have to do a follow-up stream to see what she's been practicing. I know she's listening on Pumpkin, or at least she might be. I don't know. So she's in here. But hear that, Tina? People are asking about you. They're wondering, you getting them gains or what? Anyways, checking out the 4 hour. Yeah, the 4 hour. 4 hour was support, now acting as resistance. Looking like you're going to go down and test that level. Just looking like it. Currently, you do have an uptrend to focus in on Maker, and that is right here. You're still above the uptrend, so don't get too bearish yet. But if you do start breaking through it, bearish time. Yeah, how's that Labubu trade? I have no idea. No clue. It's a meme coin. I don't have any idea. All right, next up, we're going to go look at Circle one more time. Circle, so what we looked at earlier today, we are aiming at 221 or 295. It is on a rocket ship. Just going up. Going up. All right, looked like Ethereum catching a ton of bids. Oh no, we're in the danger zone. Let's go ahead and check in on the Ethereum trade. Now that we're in the danger zone, we're about to get stopped out. We're all going to be crying because we did maintain above that 200 simple. Oh no, it's so bad. So bad. Are we really utilizing this little area as support? Is that what we're doing? Weird price action. Turn on that VWAP real quick. And the VWAP's sitting right there. Just sitting right there. It does look like it wants to push its way to the upside. It really does. We just need the buyers to do it. I am offering my 25x liquidity as tribute, even though I should lower this down here for less of a blow. What do you say, chat? Should we do it right now? Should we lower it? We're wicking out. Should we? Oh, God. The 1 minute still wants to go down. Yikes. Because I can lower it right into profit right now. I can literally just take profit right now. Up, got stopped out in profit. Oh, no. This is what I was doing all day, guys. I would just lower it down and be like, oh, we got stopped out in profit. Darn it. Actually, I should lower it to right here. 2521. We're going to lower it. We're going to lower it. 2521. We are going to lower the stop loss. 2521. Alrighty. So we're still going to take an L, it looks like, but we're okay. What does a Doge candle tell you? It tells you indecision. That's all it tells you. That's the whole point of a Doge candle. It's unknowing. There we go. We lowered the stop loss. We are protecting our butts a little bit. Maybe we just get out with extreme minimal losses. But this is day trading, guys. This is what happens. We got zero follow through there. We're in the chop. We are in the chop. But also we're breaking a downtrend. So yeah, probably not a good idea to stay in shorts as we break a downtrend. XRP has more sellers than Ethereum. That's funny. Wow, that's crazy. Who would have ever thought that would happen? Anyways, we are breaking out of a downtrend on the 1 minute time frame for Ethereum. Let's go ahead and check out the next stock. SRPT. Well, on the 1 minute time frame, it looks like you're going up. All right, let's check out the weekly. Oh no, we got stopped out. So we took extreme minimal losses. I lost all of $3. Oh no. Is it possible to stream, get sniped by trading bots? That's why the trade setup don't work on stream. Yeah, that definitely does happen. But I don't think I have a large enough audience for that to happen. I really don't. What? Oh my. What happened here? Where's Damien? I don't know. He's probably looking at profits pretty soon here. I just got stopped out. I lost $3, guys. I need a new home loan. I accept all donations. Please. I lost a lot. This got real, like, as soon as, oof. Oof. You have support sitting down here at 11.15. Let's hope 11.15 holds. Dang. That's tough. That is tough, Jim. But you are in an area in which buyers would probably start stepping in. So if you're already in the short and you've been in the short, I would be considering taking profits. Checking out your daily. Yeah, your daily's already putting in bullish divergence. Some buyers think it's a good opportunity. Some buyers. All right. Let's go ahead and check out Fartcoin. Oh, god damn it. Well, this company officially boned Porky. Elevitis, their gene therapy. Oh, their gene therapy trial killed another test patient, and another one is currently experiencing liver failure. Oh my god. Yeah, let it go to 0. Golly. It's awful. We're crypto bros, by the way. Funny. Fartcoin. I'm still looking for downside. I'm still looking for downside. I'm looking for this 38% move to the downside. It has been playing. It gave you the liquidation wick and everything. Not looking fantastic. Looking like it's going to go down a lot. So, good luck to everybody in Fartcoin. I'll see you down there. Doesn't look good. It was bad ever since you broke this uptrend and bearishly backtested it with a giant wick high. It was bad ever since then. So Fartcoin, we're looking for major downside. I would like to see it touch this 74648 level. 74648. I would love to see it touch that. All right, socks. Let's check out socks. I was looking for 89% downside on this thing. It has already started moving. Why was I looking for such a bad... Oh my god. Because you didn't get back above 1646. 95 cents could be playing out. I didn't realize I've been here before. Company can still survive, but I'm OTM and my puts, even if it goes lower, I'm out. Nice. Are you trading anything besides ETH, Porky? No, not right now. I'm actually out of ETH. We got stopped out in I think I lost $3. I don't know what that percentage is, but I lost $3. We have to factor in trading fees too. So I lost $3. It could have been a lot less than $3 in the trade because I did market order into Hyperliquid with 25x leverage. Not sure how much I lost, but it was a very tight stop. $3 make me holla. Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing I like so much about this method. It's like your stop losses, they constantly get moved down, usually into profits. And then it's like, oh, darn, I got stopped out in profit. That's what I was trying to show everybody in the Discord today. Free Discord, by the way. Free Discord. But these are the profits I was taking today. I even said it. Stopped out in profits. I got this on a long. Stopped out in profits. I had this on a long. Stopped out in profits. This on a long. I actually nickel and dimed this bitch. 32%. This was a full move. And noted, I'm going 75x leverage for these things. 75x leverage on each one. And it's like, oh, this scalp stuff is great. This is what I did yesterday. I did have 2 bad trades today out of 11. I had 2 bad trades out of 11. But this method's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. So there's that. How's the app for weeks, Porky? It's not that bad. I'd say the website is worse. The app is better. It's way better. The website, if you're not on Google Chrome, you usually run into some issues with like loading. And then it's like, oh, the ping isn't hitting right. Time to close the reverse on Ethereum short and come make money with Ethereum longs. Oh, I'm not taking longs right now. Definitely not taking longs right now. I would have to wait for my confirmation. Well, yeah, this is the UI and everything. It looks the same as most others. It looks fine. It looks great. You can go super high leverage. You got a ton of random coins to choose from. And that's one of the biggest draws for this thing. Like, these are all the perpetuals as I scroll. Link in the description down below, guys. But I will say, the thing about Weeks has this great program for futures traders where you can do these daily spins, get these prizes for actual trading volume that you're putting in. It's fantastic to use. But if you want amazing deposit bonuses, you're going to come over here to buy DeFi. Currently, you can end up, what's the technique? I'll go over it, Charles. Currently, you have up to $1,000 in deposit bonuses. If you put in $5,000, you get that $1,000 deposit bonus in Buy DeFi. The UI is just as nice. The app is pretty good. And noted, here's the perpetual contracts. And it's the same thing. You got a massive ton of things you can trade on leverage, which is great for those times where it's lulling in the market. There's something moving, and you can find it here on Buy DeFi. Those deposit bonuses are fan-frickin-tastic. Another one with great deposit bonuses is Blowfin. Blowfin, the UI over here, looks great. Oh, this is what I was talking about my trades today. I was doing them on Blowfin. So I did have 2 bad trades today. I'm going to show you. So we had good trade, bad trade, bad trade, good trade, good trade, good trade. And then this was previous days during the chop, not using this method. I was getting chopped up like crazy. And I was like, wow, this is terrible. So I just stopped trading. So yeah, no, all that green, all those positives right there. New method. How long have you been trading for? Sebastian, I believe I've been trading for, I want to say 5, maybe 6 years. Something like that. I've been through the pain. I've paid my tuition. It's been rough, but also great. So, you know. All right, so socks right here. If you can't catch any bids, you can't get a higher low. I'm still aiming at this 95.25 level. Thanks for the stream, Porky. Rest well, everyone. Jim, have a great night's sleep. I do appreciate you. Thank you for all the requests. Hopefully, you have a great night's rest, and see you tomorrow. Hopefully, if you're not annoyed with me already. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out BBWI real quick. I want to see where I went wrong. Oh, Bath and Body Works. I thought it was going down, right? It did not go down. It held support, double bottom. Oh, shit. That's crazy. It held the double bottom. I mean, noted, the trade's still alive because this is your high. You're still in your downtrend. But holy guacamole, was that a bounce? Sheesh. You still have your death cross to play off of. I think this is a mild bounce. You're resetting your indicators on the daily. It's no actual big deal yet. That's wild. That's wild. But yeah, was completely off in this one. I didn't think we were going to hold that 26.02 level. Damn it. But yeah, as long as I would say as long as you stay below this high right here at 31.36, keep the short alive. But that's where I would cut bait and run. CAS! Okay, alright, we'll check out some CAS. CAS. And then we got the XRP rewind. Alright. CAS first. Play you did. TA on... I exited way too soon on CONL. You exited way too soon? I don't even know what it looks like. We're gonna check it out. I wanna see what these things did. I wanna see what they did. Because remember, I'm trying to get the timing down for these futures when it comes to the stock market. CAS, not looking great. Support became resistance on the daily. That's not fun. You are very low on your relative strength though, and it looks, nope, you're below support. What the hell? You're still above the 0.17. It's still alive. It's just, man, where the bids at? Where the bids at? Lots of bullish divergence. Holy. Sitting on a sell signal. Damn. Sitting on a sell signal. The one. Oh, that's why. We created a new orb. You fell straight down. But you're holding the previous orb as support. That's good. If you can reset with a higher low, you could start seeing some upside. So, dependent on the higher low. You could be looking at testing that 7848 level. Aero running hard right now. Yeah, it's up 10. I feel like we covered that one too, like at the beginning of the stream, but you know, I just get ignored out here while live. It's crazy. It's crazy. Possible 9 to 10% move to the upside. Looking like it's possibly going to be a green day tomorrow, guys. possibly going to be a green day tomorrow. We'll see. Possibly a green day. But Caspa right now looks like it's setting up pretty nicely for this move to the upside. I'd be looking for that 10% move. All right, let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. Oh, beautiful. Let's pull in our VWAP real quick. See where that's sitting. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I'd be playing this to the upside for sure. I'm looking for 10% upside. It looks beautiful. Just great. VWAP sitting overhead. I like that. I do like that. I like it a lot. All right. Next up, XRP, the rewind. XRP. XRP's trying its best to push its way to the upside. However, I have all of my reserves. I think we're going down. I think we're going down in the worst type of way. What was acting as a support level became a resistance level. We're in a distinct downtrend. That wick to the upside looks terrible. If we can break the downside, awesome. If we can break above 260, great. If we can actually get above $3, I might get bullish. But if we don't, I'm going to stay bearish. I'm going to stay super bearish too. I'm thinking 0.589. That's what I'm thinking. If you eat more protein in your diet, more calories too, would you lose fat? Random fitness. Hold on. Well, there's other things to put into the factor here. So the way your body handles protein is a little different. You'll absorb more protein than store, and the protein you don't absorb, most of the time you poop it out. Like, it's just gone. Your body doesn't want to keep it. The thing that your body can store quickest and easiest is any high glycemic carbs, meaning fruits. Yeah, I'm looking at the fruits. Big time fruit. A lot of people are like, fruits are healthy. Only your liver can handle the sugars from fruits. SPX 6900 and the new method, please. Oh boy. I guess we'll look at SPX again. Guys requesting that one all over the place. So I would be looking at the glycemic index when it comes to your carbs, when it comes to putting on weight. But if you do have a large amount of protein in your diet, I do recommend getting some omega-3 fats into your diet as well. So then you can actually fill up on the fats and lower your carbohydrates. If you lower the carbohydrates, then you also need to focus on adding more salt to your food so that you can actually retain some water. But I didn't say no more fruit. I did not say no more fruit. Just understand it only gets stored in your liver because it's fructose. So as soon as your liver is full on its carb storages, high probability it can get stored as fat if you're not burning it. So fruits before workouts, fantastic. Fruits in the morning, fantastic. Fruits in the evening as a midnight snack, awful. Terrible. Don't do that. That's why fruits are keto. Fruits are not keto. Fruit is not keto. Not even close. They're the number one thing to spike your sugars. Then nope. There's a way to offset them with fiber, but I don't recommend you trying that. Because if you load too much up on fiber, you're going to be constipated. It's going to be an awful time. Awful time. When you get constipated and bloated, and then you're going to be like, what are we doing? Well, yeah, things most people do wrong is they'll have fruit late at night thinking it's better than a bowl of ice cream. Technically, it's not. Technically. Of course, if you're like, I had some grapes, it's not that big a deal. But if you're like, I had an acai bowl, just eat ice cream. Just eat ice cream. What are we doing? Yeah, because liver eats it up, I thought. No, not usually. So the way sugar acts, it first enters the bloodstream, which then would turn off your ketones. Any ketosis that's happening would stop because now you have carbs that are present. Your body knows exactly what to do with that form of energy, so that's what it's going to use. Did keto for 3 months, lost 22 pounds, stopped for a year, gained 40. I didn't even binge eat. Well, yeah, that's probably because you entered back in the carbs, your activity level is probably lower, and a strange possibility that happens to some people, their appetites usually aren't big enough to maintain their muscle mass, because now you're filling up so much on fats, you're basically just not maintaining your muscle. So it's like, oh, now your base metabolic rate goes down, and certain things can happen, but also as soon as you start reintroducing those carbs, your body, fat cells are memory cells. They remember what you did to them. They're like, you punished me, I'm going to punish you. We're going to bring these bad boys up bigger than ever. How dare you starve us? Remember, fat is just energy waiting to be used. Intermittent fasting is working for me, though, hence my username. Oh, I got it. Interesting. I have an apple with your lunch every day. So that's probably not a bad thing because you're still active throughout the day. So if you're still active, you're going to burn off those sugars. All right, I'm sick of talking about fitness. Anyways, XRP right now, I'm looking for more downside. If we do pop to the upside, we should find some resistance at this 227.22. And if we do, awesome, we could see more downside. If we don't, and we manage to pop to the upside, you have a 200 looming overhead, waiting to take you out. So, yeah, I'm a little bearish on XRP. I have been for months, and we've been in this just absolute disgusting descending triangle that's taking forever to play out. I trade on 1 minute, 15 minute chart. Nice. Fasting is working for me. Okay, gotcha. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the whole thing with fruit, if you're not being active and it's not the early morning hours, it's probably not helping you hit your fitness goals. So be careful. And if somebody's like, oh, well, name one group of people that looks like they've gained a bunch of fat from fruits. Plug in any island country. All of them. Every single one of them, except for that one where they eat fish. And they swim a lot. Don't count them. But Samoans, Hawaiians, Tongans, heck, some Filipino countries. Anyways, moving on. MSTZ. Woof. Woof. You are low. You are low. I mean, strength is increasing, so the bullish divergence is there. Fijians are the chosen race. We don't talk about them. But there are some. Wow. I'm Hawaiian. Hey, DZ, you already know what's up. You're moving on up. There's a possibility the shorts could get paid. There's a possibility. I wouldn't bank on it, but there's a possibility you go up to this 652. Possibility. You got to maintain the uptrend, though. Got to maintain that uptrend. You could get a 29% bump to the upside. It's kind of crazy. That means my strategy is going to fall. Wow. We'll see if it does. Let's check out Mixi. Mixi. Believe! Oh no. No, you don't want to believe in that one. That means MicroStrategy is falling, which means Bitcoin would be falling. It would be terrible. I'm Indo-Fijian and thought Porky was too. Not at all. Half black, half white. However, I got called Fijian on the rugby pitch one year. I was so happy. I was like, yes! That's how I knew I was playing well. That was like the greatest achievement I've had in my entire rugby career. I was like, oh my god, they thought I was Fijian! Yes! We had a Fijian on my team. He was so much better than me. But and now he's playing in the Pro League. So, it's what it is. You a zebra, Porky? Yeah. Yep. I'm like the easy mode for black dudes, you know? At least that's what I told the girls in college. You're making higher lows. This is great. You did not make a higher high. That's not great. Let's get this thing out of here. So right now, you are in a very distinct downtrend. Right there. Very distinct. It does look like you're trying to push your way up. I just don't have any faith in these low liquidity coins. These wicks, I wouldn't even try to trade this thing. Would not even try. This is one of those you buy in and you pray. Just pray it's not a rug pull. Checking out the 1 hour. 1 hour you're above the 200, which is nice. You could try to get a pop to the upside, but until you're broken out of this consolidation, I'm thinking you're coming down to the bottom at least one more time. That's just my thought process on this because it is a low liquidity coin. And noted, it could just fly to the upside because this is a range you're in. You've already touched the bottom of the range twice. You could go up and touch the top. This is one of those, I don't have a clue what it could do. And that's because of all the wicks, all of the buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell choppiness. These are the types of things where unless you're sitting on either at a resistance or at a support, I just hit the space bar and move on. I don't even care. But could go down 32%. That's what I think would happen. Could go up 49%. I don't think that would happen. Depends on the sugar and fiber content of the fruit. Apples will impact blood sugar much less than mango or pineapple. You're absolutely right. And it is thanks to the fiber content. That's what I was saying before, where it's like you could manipulate it with the fiber. A lot of people just get it wrong. So they usually end up taking in way too much fiber. They get bloated, they get constipated, and then, next thing you know, oh, is it worth it? No, it's not. So I say just put it down to as little as possible, especially if you're trying to be in ketosis. Focus on those extremely low glycemic carbs, like that you can actually get away with. I think sweet potato, you might be able to get away with some of that, even though your body feeds off of it for a really long time. I know asparagus, usually you can go on that, but yeah, anybody who's trying to do keto, I just say limit those carbs to as very little as possible and up the shit out of your fats. Way more than you would think. But then again, I don't really recommend keto too often. Just eat some ice cream. That's pretty funny. Oh, man. I remember when the acai bowls were going crazy, and I remember going to one of my buddy's houses, and he was eating an acai bowl at like 10:30 at night. And I looked at him, what the hell are you doing? And he just, well, it's healthier than ice cream. Not right now. Have that shit in the morning or the middle of the day before you go run a marathon. What are you doing? Yeah, he ended up getting fat a few years later. Yeah, and then he realized, oh, I might have been making some poor decisions. So, it is what it is. If you eat protein or fiber before sugar, it will help to prevent insulin spikes. There's a guy on TikTok that shows you his insulin. Well, yeah, that's why you need to start your day out with high protein meals. It'll balance out your blood sugar throughout the entire day. The only reason you should ever want to spike your insulin levels in the morning is if you plan on doing cardio. It's really the only reason. At least that's my opinion on it. I know there's probably some science guru out there who's like, you're wrong. Okay, buddy. Okay. Yeah, I also know that if you're going to do some crazy endurance thing like run a marathon, for instance, yeah, probably a lot better to do a high protein meal in the morning. Not high carbs. High carbs for the night before. But it is what it is. Alrighty. I'm done looking at Mexi. Journal. What is this? Oh, so we hit the 36% and wow, it kept going. Oh. I had 2 targets for you. But yeah, you smashed into that 36%, you consolidated down, and now it looks like you're popping up going for the 49.75. Sweet. Love to see that. It's always nice to see these things afterwards, because I don't remember what you guys request, if I'm being completely honest with you. I really don't. Alright, let's enter SPX as if I was going to trade it. Unless you're an Eskimo, keto is not the best diet for most people. I agree. I feel like it's too restrictive. The only people I ever recommend keto for short periods of time are people who need to lose like 70 pounds and above. Otherwise, we can do it with just moderation. The Mediterranean diet, I do believe, is considered the more healthy option and a lot more sustainable. Why did you buy OP? Is it the best layer 2? The fuck you talking about? When did I buy OP? Hell. And best layer 2, now that the gas fees on Ethereum are lower, not gonna lie, layer 2s, they're gonna struggle compared to Ethereum. They're gonna really struggle. Why did I buy OP last bull run? Because it moved a lot. The price action on that thing was crazy. You could get multiple 50 and 30% days. Oh, it was wild. You're waiting to see if Aero dumps to the $5 level? We're going to have to look and see if that's going to happen. Wow, we've been live for 2.5 hours. Crazy. We still got people here in Pumpkin. Look at this nonsense. Would have stopped me out to the upside. Oh my goodness. And then it pulled back. Sheesh. Anyways. Utilizing new method when it comes to SPX. So this is tough because you're below the VWAP. It's basically telling me you could be going up. You do have 3 sell signals here from our orb, which almost hit the level 2. Unfortunate. So all the day traders, just so you know, they utilize these orbs. Their first profit taking level is number 1. They get this red dot. It hits number 1. They sell. As soon as you cross that midpoint, if you stay above the midpoint, you're now looking for longs. So that's when they look for a move to the upside, a pullback, and then if it continues to the upside, they start going long. Matic went crazy last bull run. Now looks like it's going to 0. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But Matic did decide to rebrand as Polygon, and now they're a fully functioning layer 1 all for themselves. And I do think that's part of the problem because everybody's associating them as well as Uniswap as a layer 2 for Ethereum. Currently, we are maintaining lower highs and lower lows. So right now, SPX, we could argue a downside move. However, this at the moment, I would not be trading. Period. Dot. We are above or below our VWAP, which is telling me it's time to buy. We are in an uptrend, making higher lows. Let's check our 1 minute. Yeah, even our 1 minute's resetting with the higher low. I would be going long right now. I would definitely be going long on SPX, and my price target would be the 1272 to the upside, because I also noticed in day trading, I don't really need to go that high. I don't need the 1618, but I would be looking for this move right here, a 1.86% move to the upside. My stop loss would be sitting at 1465. So if we did come down, that would be minimal losses, but let's just see what this would look like on a long. So right here would be the stop loss, profit taking. That's a 1.72 to 1. I kind of like the ratio. It's almost a 2-to-1. Could be a profitable trade. But that's what I would be doing for SPX right now. I'd be going long. We had this consolidation. We are now breaking above the 200 simple moving average on the 1 minute, showing me we could go anywhere between this 146.79 or 148.21. I don't like to chance it too much. I just go straight for the 1272 and I get the hell out. Let's just say it does make it to the 1618. Then we would be looking for a 2.64 to 1. So if you put in $100, you're risking $100 for the possibility of making $264 in profit. Let's go check out Aero. Aero is flying. You're above the 95-cent level. So now we just got to wait and see what's happening. What is happening? Could it keep running? Sure. Definitely could. You have a target of 99 cents. That's great. Aero. Maybe you get to 118. Maybe. But there's so much bearish divergence here. I would be extremely cautious. I would not take out new longs at resistance. It's just not something I feel comfortable with, especially when we're overbought on the 1 hour. We're overbought on the 15-minute, 4-hour time frame. We're showing triple bearish divergence, high stochastics. Everything's pointing toward it should come down. What's the new method, new indicator in using VWAP? The new indicator is the orbs. So it's by Lux Algo, orb and targets. To set it up, make sure it's on the 15-minute time frame. I have it on the 9:30 to 9:45 UTC 5, which I don't know if it should be on a different one, maybe UTC 0 or something. Either way, I have it on the 5. And this thing basically it just marks out your 15-minute range at that particular time. It also catches the market open times, which is why I like it so very much. But in this range, so 15-minute, how you're supposed to play this thing, let's go to Bitcoin for the explanation here. So in this orb here, how you're supposed to play it is once you get a 15-minute candle close outside of the orb, generally speaking, you're looking for this thing to hit these levels. So if I zoom in here, hopefully you can see it. But you get these levels here. Level 1, level 2. As you go up, you get new levels that are profit-taking levels. So then it also creates a nice little opportunity for those who are afraid or don't know when to move their stop loss up. You, let's just say, break above the 2, you're heading toward the 3, bring your stop loss up to the 1. So you at least you know you're in profits, and then you can let this thing run. If you come back down, then you get stopped out in profit. Oh darn, but you're stopped out in profit. So with the VWAP, this VWAP is the volume weighted order position, volume weighted. I don't. It's where all the orders were getting put in. If you're above the VWAP, then there is a high probability price comes down. If you're below the VWAP, or like significantly below it, there's a high probability the price goes up. So what I do is on the 15-minute, let's just say we get this candle high close. Normally you wait to see what the pullback looks like, of course, but let's go into the 1-minute time frame after you get the candle high close. So you got this buy signal here, right here. The idea is you would not go below the halfway point. This one did. That's a problem because it would have stopped me out. Anyways, going into the 1-minute time frame, when you got that green arrow back here, you would then look and see where your VWAP is. Now, if your VWAP significantly lower, this would have me very, very weary. But either way, you would look for it to, as you get the green arrow, do not hit the midway point, at least hit the 1 or the 2 level. So what happened here? You got your green arrow. So you got into the long. Your stop loss would be down here. You hit the 1 before you got into this wick. So you would just play that. Great. You took profit. No big deal. Come back down. When did you get the next green arrow? Right here. You got the green arrow. This is a very strong setup because you did not come back into this halfway point. This is showing we are moving to the upside. I also have the 50 and 200 simple moving averages here. So this is pointing the direction of momentum. So with the 200 pointing straight up, now I could think about, oh, this might make a measured move. So I would actually stay in this trade a bit longer. And I'd be looking for anywhere between 105.33, 105.475. And I would go with some crazy leverage on this thing. But on this pullback, that's where I would normally try to get in after you hit this halfway point. Volume-weighted average price. Yeah, that. Thanks for the stream, Porky. Enjoy your day off, brother. Well, I will enjoy. Hopefully you enjoy the gym tomorrow. Hopefully you get that work in. Well, yeah, so pretty much you would have entered somewhere around here. And then you would have been trying to take profits. I'm going with the 1272s lately. So right here, this would be a 0.34. If it makes it all the way to the 1618, then maybe we end up getting that 0.47% move to the upside. Leverage that I'm using on this, so like 150x. So it's a lot. But at this moment in time, right this second, I'd be going short because we're making a lower high. If this starts capitulating down after getting this bearish divergence and the lower high, yeah, I'd be going short right now, and I'd be focusing on the measured move to the downside. Considering it's move number 2, this is where I do go for the 1618. Coming all the way back down to support. Awesome. Thanks for running through the technique. Really appreciate you. Yeah, no problem. I'm still testing it out, but like this right now looks really good. For a move to the downside, I'd be looking for this 0.28% to the downside. That's what I'd be looking for. Anita. Ciao. Hello there. Welcome in. Welcome in. Wow, are we actually getting more girls in the chat? This is crazy. Every time I look at my analytics, girl viewership is 0%. It's crazy. But yeah, as you can see right now, I would have gone short. We would have been technically moving in the right direction. For me to have a little conviction in my short, I would have done this. And as soon as you end up breaking out of that downtrend, yikes. Charles, what are the number ones? It's just the level the orb gives you. You get it as soon as the orb is made, you get it to the bottom and to the top. So whatever direction it goes, you have your first target. As soon as you get that arrow, you're expecting first target to hit. So you can just throw in some crazy leverage and go for it. Hashtags are the support, resistance, fair value gaps. Nope. Just measured moves. All it is. This is day trading. This is literally, oh, it looks good, jump into the trade. Oh, it's time to take profit. Like, that is it. So you can see how this method is panning out here. Going down. And I'm not even trading them. But yeah, this VWAP plays a huge role here. The price in day trading, especially on the 1 minute time frame, this VWAP kind of matters. When you start getting really extended away from it, and then as soon as, let's say you're far below it, you put in a higher low. So like right here, you had a low, a higher low, you shot straight up above it. And then right here, a high, lower high, looks like we're coming down to it. Kind of weird. It sucks that it's been this long and I haven't really learned this until now, but this was the winning strategy all freaking day. During the crazy choppiness, I was trading all of it. It was nuts. I got a text from my wife. It's 10:30. What? Oh my goodness. Oh, makes sense for day trading. Exactly. It's for day trading. Not meant for longer term trends. None of that. This is for day trading. I'm leaning more and more into day trading while we get these choppy markets. Once we start trending again, I can go back to the other method because that thing pays out like crazy. But until that happens, Chop City, baby, I'm here for it. I finally learned how to trade Chop, and this makes me excited. It makes me really excited. I was glued to the computer today. My wife was like, "Are you okay? You haven't even taken a nap today." I was like, "I what?" It was wild. Close to 200 MA. It is very close to the 200. Very close. So I'm thinking it's going to flip it. We'll see. The 200 did cross above it, which also, I don't know what that means yet. I'm still working on figuring all of this out. And once I do figure all of this out, I will be making a dedicated video for this. So be on the lookout for that, I guess. I just don't want to hand out some garbage in a static video, you know? So I need to test this thing out a lot, make sure it works well, and then go from there. VWAP is only a daily average, unlike EMA and SMAs. Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's why it works so gosh darn well for choppy markets. But yeah. But noted, I have two SMAs in here also. I have my 50 and 200 simple moving averages. Like what we have to look at here, we got a bullish cross on the SMAs, we got a bullish back test, and then we flew out of there. So technically we are bullish. Now we have this weird little downtrend starting out. Maybe it's consolidation, maybe they're just grabbing some Gatorade before they send this thing to the upside, but already I probably would have lowered my stop loss because we lost this level here, and I probably would have been stopped out in profits already. But yeah, little scalp, little scalp, little scalp. You had this level of resistance over here. Oh, I would have moved it to this level of resistance back here, because it should not break this level of resistance at 105.076, and then I would just let it ride out, because I would be stopping out in profit. Yeah, those are nice too. Yeah. $21 is so good too. Yeah, I just don't usually use the 21. Alright, everybody. Well, this was a fantastic stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm going to get on out of here for now. I will be back tomorrow for the members-only chat. By the way, thank you once again to Poner Kills All Trolls and Simon for the donation and becoming a member. You guys are absolutely amazing. I do appreciate you. You guys keep the lights on. But other than that, guys, I will be here for the members-only chat tomorrow. If you guys do become a member, hopefully I can help you with gaining at least $5 within a month, because that's how much my memberships are. Anyways, I do have a free Discord description down, or link in the description down below. You guys can also request charts in there for whenever I'm not live. I get back to everything, usually in a pretty timely manner, just to tell you what my insight is, and you guys can backtest it on your own thoughts. What's the Lux Algo indicator again? It's called Orbs. Lux Algo Orb and Targets. Orb and Targets. If you're in the Discord inside of the education portion, there is a guy, Patrick Whalen. He ends up describing or backtesting a bunch of his Orbs trades in the stock market. You guys can definitely go look at that video. It is in the education section in the Discord. Definitely go check it out. Let me pull that up on screen here real fast so you guys can see. Basically, if you are in here, you scroll on down to the education, chart and indicators. Here it is. This video right here will break it down for you. So you guys can see it, see how he does it. Apparently he's a #1 prop fund trader or something. He's kind of cocky, but he drops some good little nuggets. Gotta give it to the guy. He drops some good nuggets. So I'm going to keep watching him at market opens. Thanks again. Thanks for watching. No problem, everybody. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, though. And hopefully I did drop a little bit of knowledge for you. Anyways, I will catch you all tomorrow. Deuces, everybody. Keep those stop losses tight. Don't get wrecked in the choppiness. I will see you later. Take it easy. I'm out of here. Thank you for the kind words.